Gamer, it is Tuesday, January 26, 2021. This is Gaming Morning Show, and we are excited to be with you for a total of 3 hours today. We are going to maintain a rhythm, Sarcadian or otherwise, for a full 3 hours. Would it be anti-Sarcadian since we're awake? Sarcadian-esque?
I think we're a little early since the sun's not up. Mike's probably good.
Didn't he coach some basketball team? Jerry Sarcadian.
Wasn't he the captain of the USS Enterprise? Or maybe a
Something
Klingon?
like Jean-Luc Sarcadian, I believe was his name. They made a show about him.
Yes. Sir Patrick Stewart stars Jean-Luc Sarcadian on this edition of Star Trek. I am Ryan. That is Look, It's My Go in the bottom left. Top left is Sean. Gaming Morning Show with This Day in Gaming History coming up later in the hour, as well as Gaming Morning Show morning gaming news. I will have our topic of the day shortly. Should be fun. Birthdays. If you have a birthday to celebrate, please let us know, because we would love to celebrate with you this morning. You can find us on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. Good morning, Caleb Wins Games. Good morning, the real AJ Storm. Good morning, Grim Toga, and good morning, Vad. Thank you for taking part on our Twitch channel. We certainly appreciate you being there as well. You can follow us in all of the places, including like Pickle Fights did on Twitch. Thank you so much to Pickle Fights. I'm excited for the day. Today is National Green Juice Day, National Peanut Brittle Day, National Spouses Day, National Plan for Vacation Day, and Australia Day. Among other things, we have topics to come, but I will tell you about our topic of the day in just a few moments. Good morning, Sean.
Good morning. Do you think Australia saw that it was Plan for Vacation Day and they're like, hey, you could come to Australia?
That was part of the tourist board's plan. Was like, all right. So my understanding is the U.S. has a national plan for Vacation Day, so we'll put Australia Day on the same day.
It makes a lot of sense.
Well, I feel like there's a little three-way collusion going there though, because you got National Spouses Day in there too. So Spouses Day, Planned Vacation Day, and Australia Day. I mean, they all seem to line up just too right.
Next year, when we get to January 26th, if it's also like France Day and England Day, I'm gonna start to be suspicious.
Yeah,
the gig is up. We're on to you.
Good
morning, Maiko.
What's up? Apparently, yesterday there was a birthday that was left untold. That we're gonna have to celebrate a day late,
which we're fine with. We've done that many times. In fact, I think Gaming Morning Show leads the league in birthday celebrations the day after the birthday happens, because our birthday department forgets. Did you, Mike, have the talk with the birthday department? I think that's what we had asked you to do, right?
With the ladies and the balloons and stuff.
No, they're already dead.
Oh yeah, no, that's
not just ladies. There was dancers. And
I took care of
we
them.
Had them in reserve for 3. Oh, did you take care of them? Okay, so you were part of the birthday department cleanup.
Yeah, I was part of the cleanup crew. We did not, dump anything anywhere. if you're listening, NSA, my name is Ryan Goff. I live in Oregon.
Wait, no, that's not true. Your name is Mike O, Indiana.
Oh,
please,
gotcha. Yeah,
please, yeah, no, not gonna happen.
I forgot.
Yeah, we'll figure out. Someone will talk to the birthday department. Organizational charts take some time to develop. They kind of you gotta find people's strengths. I'm sure, first anniversary, the birthday department will be sound and dialed up. Good morning, Dr. Chick. Thanks for being here on Gaming Morning Show. Were you not feeling well? That's tough.
She
Take
wasn't
the
feeling
time that
best,
you need.
but hopefully she naps. Napping fixes everything.
Grim Toga said, I sang Happy Birthday when we played Apex last night. So Grim Toga at least tried to help us out. So
Grim is fan. I didn't realize how talented Grim Toga was either. I caught her stream this weekend, and she was drawing, and it was pretty good. She's a pretty good drawist.
Drawerist.
Drawer.
Yeah, I think artist is a term that people have used before for those who can draw.
Not a drawer.
Thanks, Mike. Speaking of Apex, we got some new stuff.
Oh, look at that!
I'm not just wearing purple and black. I have diversification in my clothing line.
You added red.
Yes, red. I like how, of course, I find a way to put a blue shirt under the red shirt and just completely make it clash. I'm no stylist.
Fine. Red, black, and blue. That's American colors, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't want to tie it in maybe to the hat. I couldn't find my Flames hat, Sean. I was looking all over the place for my Flames hat this morning. I don't know where I put it. So
I wanted to wear my Flames shirt this morning since they play tonight. And it dawned on me that I have too many red shirts because in the mostly dark closet, I reached for a red shirt. It was the wrong one, so I put it back. Reached for another one. It was the wrong one. It took me 3 tries to get my Flames shirt.
Somebody needs to maybe, look at different colors, something along those lines.
Our newest game on the Gaming Morning Show is Sean grabs red shirts.
For those who have joined us on Patreon, we'll have although Sean has been kind of in charge of our Patreon only content with the fabulous stuff that you've been posting lately. I'm a big fan. If you don't know about reindeer with glasses, be sure to go to the Patreon section of our Patreon, of our Discord specifically. I'm told that Grim also has an amazing voice. Grim, being an Apex person and someone with an amazing voice, according to sources, maybe you should be part of our comic read through the Apex Legends comics lore. Maybe. By the way, Mike O, Grim has now adopted your title of a drawist. So next art stream for Grim will be, come join me, the drawist. I mean, Grim, you could just do a full-blown rebrand if you want, That's your name. The
Grim Drawist. The Drawist. That sounds very Sarkasian.
It sounds like something that could make like an Amazon Prime or HBO serious drama, Tom Hanks stars.
It's like CBS.
The Drawist.
You're going way too high with HBO. That's totally a CBS show.
That is true. That was very CBS-esque. Nice word.
Yeah.
Good pick. Maybe we will print the shirts. Hey, good morning. All right. Now, I've learned from Kiki Low, it's not Cage Boy, but will you give me the correct pronunciation of how to say your twitch.tv handle? Because I want to make sure we get it right, because I learned from one fabulous Kiki Low that is not the correct way. But good morning. Thanks for being here on GMS.
We can't
Angel
hear him.
Voice Drawist. That would be good. Well, people can spell phonetically.
Like KG?
I see
KG
Kage
boy?
so far. Kage boy.
Naruto? Can we just call him Naruto?
Grim nailed it! Kage boy. Well, good morning.
It's because she's such a good drawist.
She's a drawist, yeah.
Drawists are well known for their high level of phonetics.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
yes. Austin Attack 12 has shown up as well. Thanks for being here. Austin, or Real AJ also did say print the shirt, so we will make Grim the Drawest shirts. We can make it like with the rating system on the bottom, like almost like a movie poster style. That would be pretty good. I'd like that. Like that a lot. It's Hobby Month. Those may not have known that it's Hobby Month. We are now informing you that it is Hobby Month, and nothing like waiting till the 26th day of a month to let you know that it's Hobby Month. But if you didn't know, now's your time to pick your hobby. And this is the interesting one because this show clearly is called Gaming Morning Show, right? So there is an emphasis on gaming. And every time I think of hobbies, for some reason I'm like, well, I play video games. That's one of my hobbies. But I don't think I have the depth of even that of my co-host, let alone Chad. I know you, Sean, are a very strong, skilled hobbyist. What are your hobbies?
So every morning I get up and I do a show with my brother-in-law. That's my hobby.
I'm not the brother-in-law.
I like to woodwork. Someday I'll have a garage again and be able to pull out my table saw and do some woodworking. And that'll be fun. And maybe we'll have a woodworking stream sometime. Other than that, I started a new hobby this year. I got some small baby trees, and I'm going to do some bonsai growing.
Baby trees, do 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 do. Baby trees, do do do. And he collects red shirts. There's quite an extensive red shirt collection. Mike, what are your hobbies?
Generally speaking, I'm a collector, and I like to collect things such as Dr. Squatch's soap and different Dunkin' cups. Legitimately though, like actual hobbies. The with being 5 days left in this month, it's perfect for me because that's generally about the amount of time that a hobby keeps my interest. But there are some things that I enjoy doing. On my desk next to me is a whole bunch of painting stuff because I've started painting the minis and stuff that I print with my 3D printer, which is another hobby. Is 3D printing. Video gaming is a big hobby for me, and then of course the show has turned into quite a hobby as well. I don't know if you can call it a hobby if I have to, do work. You expect me to do things.
But see, hobbies are obligatory in a sense. I mean, right? You do a hobby like you have to. I saw Sean, I know this isn't woodworking, this is remodeling the house, but you were doing grid paper measurements to make sure you had enough wood on a sheet to do something, right? Or whatever that was. I mean, hobbies, are fun work, and they don't always necessarily have a paycheck, and thanks to the generosity of the community, technically this is a paid hobby right now.
I'm joking. But this is a great hobby. This is fun.
Well, Kate said this in the chat, and Mike, that's my point. It's I do think that this is a very fun hobby.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Like but I made this guy. This guy's a little Sasquatch, not to be confused with Dr. Squatch. That's Dr. Squatch. That's Sasquatch. See the difference? One looks like poop. The other one smells really nice. My daughter's convinced that this is a little poop man, and I was like, nope, it's a Sasquatch, and she's like, are you sure it's not a poop man? Nope, not a poop man. So so apparently I like to print poop men in my free time.
One smells nice. Oh, Grim likes your poop man.
Little poop man.
I'm the poop man. Skip it a
So
yes,
Austin a couple minutes ago said we all know an ugly baby. There's this video, and I think I still have it saved on my Reddit, where this girl is on FaceTime with her friend, and her mom doesn't know that. And she goes, "Mom, look at my friend's baby," and the mom goes, "She's like, she's on the phone."
Oh no!
It's funny. It was not a very cute baby.
Was someone showing a picture of a baby? Oh no, I get it. Really,
it was probably on FaceTime,
most
showing the baby live.
Yeah.
Embarrassing.
Do you guys have that problem? Are you very expressive? I don't know if you've noticed this through our time together here. I have a very expressive face, and my wife yells at me often for it. Because we'll be in the store and I'll hear something stupid and be like, she's like, stop it, they can see your face.
Oh my gosh. I can't hide my emotions well, but I also, this is why I've always been better at radio than I am at TV, because TV, you're supposed to have a pleasant demeanor in most circumstances. You're supposed to be able to smile. And I have like a resting frown face. Like, I can't not have this like, right? And so when I'm trying to be super excited, it doesn't always come across in my facial features. But like when I'm upset, like everybody knows. Like you can tell in an instant usually what I look like when I'm upset. I saw someone saying that a hobby is Naturo running. Or did I just miss that context?
Naruto.
Did I say Naturo? Naruto. Thank you. My son has started Naruto. My son has started Naruto running. Do they Naruto run in Pokemon?
I don't think so.
I think Naruto running is just a fancy way of saying falling face first.
Why can't snipers only? What have you done?
Why do I have fists?
I have no weapon, and it's snipers only.
What did you do?
Is that the only loadout I can take?
Is that why all my guns are closed out? Okay.
Who put Ryan in charge?
Oh yeah, there's. So you know what this game does is they sit here and they debut a new mode. Okay. They debut a new mode and it automatically becomes part of like your standard quick play, and you have to deselect it. And listen, I haven't made my loadouts for the 487.
I got somebody with a melee kill. Yes.
But it's important to, try new things. So starts Naruto running to make coffee. Ooh, that's the only way to run to make coffee. Kate Zaid also, we're going to tell you about stream coming up where there will be cosplay. So that's coming up. We're going to talk about Kiki Cup today ahead of the weekend.
Oh, Ryan, you just saved that guy's life.
I saved that by shooting them?
Well, I guess you ended up killing him yourself, but I was about to shoot that guy and you stepped right in front of him.
I would like to point out, if we're blocked from making certain classes, why can you put a sentry turret down? Because that's not
right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, if I can't use a grenade to get rid of it, you should be able to use a sentry.
Behind us.
Oh, yep, sure is.
Not
shot me in the back. In the back of the face. Oh my goodness, this lady's killing.
Ugh. Who did this?
Oh,
You're
and
what?
An RCXD?
No. We have not received the Days Next coffee yet, but intelligence tells me that someone's going to check our P.O. box on Wednesday, so we should be able to know soon.
Friday.
No, Friday, excuse me. Friday. Right? Friday?
Friday.
Intelligence! What day are you checking the box?
Friday. I mean, I could check it Wednesday, but I will be out south already.
Days coffee.
What is
that a brand?
I'm not. Oh,
Wait, are we in charge of making Days coffee jingle? Because I'm up for that.
Yes. Days
we get up every morning to play video games. We need the energy to make it through. What are we gonna turn to but Days coffee?
Okay.
I like it.
We could say something like the best part of waking up is Days in your cup.
I was gonna say that was oddly close to Folger's theme song.
I think that's taken, but we can try.
Wait, the one that I just sang?
Yeah.
It wasn't that close.
Pretty close. Oh, hey, another sentry.
I was driving along, wondering how I was gonna get through. Snipers only TDM. So I decided I just let him run by me. I just can't punch him, but it was hilarious. That was
After
good.
this game, I'm going to bow out for a hot second.
Wait, who's having a baby? By the way, it's one of the best baby-related commercials of all time. Is the Geico commercial where that person calls the father and is like, "I'd like to make a collect call, please. It's Tim. We had a baby. Eats a boy." Or no, we had a baby. Last name Eats a boy, or something like that. And it's like,
Collect
we accept a collect call from We Had a Baby Eats a Boy. No thanks. Who was it? Oh, it was John. They had a baby. It's a boy.
It's a boy. Remember collect calls? I remember collect calls.
You
Oh.
try to get the message out in the name part.
Yeah, this game.
I'm
mode
stuck
is
over
awful,
by. Please come
so-
pick me up.
I thought you said you're having fun. Did you lie?
I got
Are you not having
knifed in
fun?
the neck.
Oh.
Sushi's here. Good morning, Sushi. Thanks for being with us on Gaming Morning
My
Show.
favorite named Twitch person.
That was stupid. This mode is stupid. No one likes sniper only.
Beanies and berets. Are those the hats of choice for the Drost, Grim?
The draw?
Drawest.
Where's the beret?
Nailed it.
Is this game mode over yet?
No. What did I just put down? What is that? I don't know what I did. I just put something on the
Oh
ground.
man, this is taking forever. I'm gonna just start doing the news.
Wait. Kate, you did a Loba cosplay? When was that?
You know, over.
If you don't know, I'm a Loba main, so. Wait, Austin is having 22 babies. Dr. Chick wants one, and so do I. Okay. Of all my 22 babies will be chaotic alignment. Sorry, AJ. Chat, you're the best already. You're already MVP, and you all rocked the 6 o'clock hour yesterday too. We're gonna start naming the 6 o'clock hour the chat hour.
The best part of waking up is tasting X in a cup.
Fight me.
Please file your lawsuits to P.O. Box.
You stole my kill.
I saved your life.
I was fist fighting that guy.
Oh, I have 2
Oh,
sniper
there's someone
rifles.
behind me.
In case the first one breaks down.
Yeah.
You know what I want to see? I really want
an
to see.
AR or a submachine gun.
Anything other than a
I really want to see someone with a sniper rifle in Call of Duty that's a single, shell reload each time. I really want to see them drop a bullet sometime. They never drop a bullet. They always just are, seamlessly able to just throw it in.
Oh, I
just want
missed.
to
I missed.
see-
magic.
Oh, see, no, we have a. Oh, I see what you're saying, AJ. I stopped saying what the PO box number was, and so AJ's like, "Oh, I just have to put PO box on the label. That's easy."
We have the only PO box.
GMS PO box.
We are a PO box.
I am the law.
He reloaded one shot at a time. That sounds fun.
That's you.
Nice bridge location. Sean, cover me. I'm pushing up. Still pushing up. Behind you. Or, yeah, there you go.
Oh, come on.
I saved your
Under
life.
You
Underwear.
kinda saved my life.
Underwear.
Thank
Oh,
you
it's
very
a
much.
jammer.
We got a Loba
Great.
cosplay pic hitting Watch GMS on Twitter.
Oh gosh.
All right, well that's
thank
unfortunate,
goodness.
man.
Thank
That game
God.
mode's
Oof.
over. Oh,
Never do that
boo,
again.
So sad. Whew. Okay.
I have
just
to.
a sec.
I have to
I'm-
step away for a moment. I will BRB.
Okay. So don't step away yet. Just a sec. Don't do it yet. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's I think from Copia's stream. All right, now you can go.
I'm not doing
All right, Mike's gone. It is Ryan. That is Sean. This is the sad part of the way that I set this up is should be a little bit more nimble than this. But given my loadout inability to customize, I'm going to make sure to take that off the playlist before we do anything else. I'm not going to give you the time. We're not going to tease the news. I'm going into that menu and I'm going to get rid of that game mode right now, or else we will definitely be playing it again, and then people will be upset.
It was bad.
All right, snipers only. This was a game mode. Snipers only mosh pit. Yeah. So Mosh Pit of Team Deathmatch and Domination with sniper rifles only. So, yeah.
Pass. If it was Dom, it would have been better. But TDM, it takes too long. Too much sniping.
Yeah, not good. Not good. Not good at all. All right, thanks, chat, for being here this morning on Gaming Morning Show, 6:28 West Coast time and 9:28 on the East Coast. It is 2:28 for those watching in the UK. Thanks for being with us. Hopefully, Restream Bot doesn't die today, because Restream Bot had a huge death yesterday. Our topic of the day is Hobby Month. What are your hobbies? And are there any hobbies that you'd like to pursue that you haven't? We talked about woodworking. We talked about printing things with 3D printers. We talked about putting reindeer on sunglasses on reindeer. Or reindeer on sunglasses. I don't know. We're kind of crazy. We'll do whatever. But if you want to find that section of our Discord, you can by becoming a Patreon. We did open up a Patreon because many were asking about Twitch affiliation and all of that. Trying to stay platform agnostic, so we turned to Patreon. You can go to patreon.com/gamingmorningshow and be part of our early adopter tier. It is $4 for the subscription. It is something that we are hopefully going to use to stay future-proof, in the sense that, maybe, hopefully, you'll be able to get everything that we roll out for Patreon in the early adopter tier, but you must subscribe by March 31st, 2021, or be part of our first 100. Thank you already to the 10 plus Patreons that we've received through patreon.com/gamingmorningshow. And Mr. Bonks is here. Good morning on Gaming Morning Show, or for you, I believe, good afternoon, as you watch GMS in the afternoon. But we had a good time rating you. I can't remember, Mr. Bonks, by the way, how I discovered you. I'm so happy you're on my follow list, because I have enjoyed watching your stream every time I have, and it was a pleasure to be able to raid you yesterday. So be sure to check out Mr. Bonks on Twitch. 6:29, we're late, so we must find out what is happening in the world of news, video game related news. And for that information, we turn to our hashtag video game expert. Here's Sean.
Good morning. It is Tuesday, January 26, 2021, and this is your Gaming Morning Show, morning gaming news. We have some Star Wars news this morning from Liana Rupert of Game Informer. A new Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic game is reportedly in the works, without EA or BioWare. So Knights of the Old Republic is a classic Star Wars game that people loved, and people have been wanting a new installment of. The report, by the way of VGC, from reputable Star Wars insider Bespin Bulletin, during a recent podcast episode, they said, quote, amongst my digging, I heard there is a Knights of the Old Republic project in development somewhere, they said during the podcast. I talked to a couple of people, and I also found out that Jason Schreier said that it's not with EA and will never guess who the studio is that's making this game. That paired with the confirmation that Lucasfilm is working on, quote, something revolving around Knights of the Old Republic, the world of possibilities remains wide open. So if you're a fan of the Knights of the Old Republic game, be excited. Next up, modern classic Celeste gets a surprise semi-sequel. Celeste was a 2018 game that was loved by many. And Celeste director Maddie Thorson posted the news to her Twitter, revealing that Celeste 2, Lonnie's Trek, or Celeste Classic 2, is a sequel to the original prototype of the game. So not a full sequel, but there was a Celeste like classic mode or something like that in the game, and this is a sequel to that one. So check that out. Celeste was fantastic. If you haven't played Celeste, play it. If you don't want to play it, watch someone else play it. Because
I preferred new Celeste over Celeste Classic. Coca-Cola. I liked Celeste 2 instead.
I liked Celeste 0.
it's low calorie.
Yeah, Celeste is fantastic. And very difficult, but what's great about Celeste is it's a very difficult platformer with a really cool storyline. And if you want to be able to get through the story and you don't want to invest hours and hours and hours in mastering this specific type of platforming and certain parts of the game, they have a lot of built-in aids to make the game easier, so you can get through it even if you aren't fantastic. So don't have shame in using those aids if you want to get through the game and see the story, because it's really, really good. Speaking of really, really good, Sean Way, Pokemon Go player, I thought I had his name here. Fleece King is the first Pokemon Go player in the world to reach level 50.
In the world. Oh.
So congrats to Fleece King. He says in his Twitter, "Thank you all so much for tuning into the stream and watching this monumental moment live when it happened. I had almost 5,000 viewers at a single moment, and I am in so much shock. Thank you all so much." So congrats, Fleece King, in becoming the first level 50 Pokemon Go master.
Does that mean that Fleece King has caught them all?
I don't know.
How many are there? Like 6?
All of them?
50?
There's just all
123.5.
Carry the one, of course.
In order to level up to 50 within the last day, Fleece King had to make 999 excellent throws, catch 5 legendary Pokemon, and take down 3 Team Go Rocket leaders using Pokemon with 2,500 CP or less.
Yes, CP.
I don't know what that means. I don't play
We're
Pokemon.
just basically begging chat to give us all the information.
Yeah, because
we are not nailing this Pokemon knowledge.
But
I remember when I was a kid, it was funny to ask people to spell iCup.
Yeah.
That's all I know about CP.
the fact that it's taken this long to max out the leveling system in Pokemon Go is pretty impressive. So congrats to him. And always last but never least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News with the World Renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today. Out today we have Atelier Ryza 2, Lost Legends, and The Secret Fairy out on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Switch, and PC. Project Winter out on Xbox One. King Arthur Knight's Tale out on PC. Snowtopia Ski Resort Tycoon out on PC. Encodia out on PC and Mac. Zombie Apocalypse out on Switch. And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning goes to Cyber Shadow out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC.
So you went Cyber Shadow, huh?
Cyber Shadow.
See, I feel like you chose Cyber Shadow, which, you know, compared to most of your names of the morning, is fairly mundane, but then you try to spice it up with emphasis on Cyber Shadow. It's concerning.
The emphasis on Cyber Shadow. Yep. It worked, I think.
Cyber Shadow.
Okay. All right. It's out today. Apparently, according to Twitter, it has a pretty kickin' soundtrack. So if you want to check that out, you can find us on the Twitters. All you have to do is go to these locations, including Watch GMS. Will it be our name of the month? Who knows? Will it be a game that you can win as part of our name of the month giveaway? Who knows? But stick around to find out with Gaming Morning Show at 6:36 on the West Coast, 9:36 on the East.
AJ's got my back. It does sound cool.
It sounds that badass.
No, it sounds really cool. Yeah.
Cyber Shadow.
But does it sound that badass?
Yep.
You needed to
Yeah,
have
I
like
think
a super mega star in front of that. Be like, you know, John Robinson.
John
Robinson.
Cyber Shadow. I was just trying to make up an artificial name.
Spoilers: Cyber Shadow is going to be name of the month, just to make Ryan mad.
Oh my gosh, Restream bot, you're broken again. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to send them a trouble ticket because clearly they're not designed to handle all this. So
You have to send them a very
All right,
strongly worded letter.
hey Mike, can you time out Restream bot again for a certain amount of time, and I'll just start pasting things in the chat again. You're not enabling timers, right, Sean?
No.
So I wonder if maybe it's just having an issue where we both can't be on there simultaneously anymore. I wonder what is up, Restream bot? Tell us your issues. Tell us your problems.
You cannot time out moderator or stream bot unless you are the owner of the channel.
But we did that last night. What is going on? Oh my gosh, this is just brutal. All right, let's continue to talk about topics of the day. It is Hobby Month. We talked about woodworking. We've talked about little 3D printers. How long have you had your 3D printer?
Just shy of 2 years, I think. No, just over 2 years. I got it in September, so 2.5 years. I don't know, a long time. And,
it's been a while, Ryan.
actually,
Okay, it's just been a while. Okay,
I'm on my second one. I got like a really basic one to start on Facebook Marketplace, and really enjoyed it. So I upgraded to the pro level, which just is a little bit bigger, faster, and quieter. Then I gave my other 3D printer to another friend who wanted to start 3D printing to try and get him hooked, and he just bought an upgraded one as well. And his wife is very angry at me, but it's fine. But yeah, no, I've had it for a while, and it's a good time.
Bigger, faster, and quieter was my nickname in high school.
What was it?
Bigger, faster, and quieter.
I made this look. It's a Velociraptor.
Ooh.
Part though. It has no teeth because it's old. Get it? It's old. But yeah, I have a whole desk full of 3D printed stuff that I have to work on.
Days next. We don't know. We're gonna check the PO box on Friday, but we do have a question. And good morning, Days Next. Thanks for being here, Scott Chick. Good morning. Thank you for being here as well on Gaming Morning Show. Days Next. Are you comfortable or open to the idea of Gaming Morning Show not only trying your samples of coffee, but eventually making you your first jingle? Could we make
also, how do you feel about living in a cup?
That is also a question that we were definitely going to pose.
Yeah, you know, because of the song.
And is it okay if we just blatantly
in a cup?
We just blatantly rip off Folgers?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
I mean, it's not like Folgers is watching the Gaming Morning Show.
You know,
when we get the
Miss
coffee,
Folgers.
When we get the coffee, Ryan's gonna come over here and we're gonna make coffee and review it on camera. Mike, you're welcome to come as well.
I will just sit my.
Wait, are we having a GMS rave? What is happening, Chad? Who's having the rave? I want to go to a rave. Can we go anywhere, please? I just want to go somewhere. I hope you can sleep earlier tonight and catch up on your rest. Fixing LEDs, having a rave to themselves. You had like a laser light show all of a sudden because of your monitor. Oh my gosh, that'd be funny. National Green Juice Day. National Peanut Brittle Day, National Spouses Day, National Plan for Vacation Day, and Australia Day. We ask you, because it's Hobby Month, what are your hobbies? It also is 1 year since Kobe died in a helicopter crash with his daughter Gigi, and I think 5 others were on that. It's a total of 7, I believe, were on that helicopter. Happened last year on January 26th. I know that really sent shockwaves through the NBA, and even yesterday, Kyrie Irving played. Walking into the arena was wearing his Kobe number 8 with the Lakers jersey on. It was definitely one of those moments where my wife looked at me and was like, did something happen to Kobe? Because news started to trickle down, and sure enough, it was the worst case scenario. So,
I can't believe that was a year ago.
When one of my friends told me, I thought it was, you know, how Twitter always has like the random celebrity died today that ends up going on because people are messed up. I was like, yeah, that's really funny. Like, why would you? And then it was real, and that was actually quite a shock. I got to watch Kobe play when he was in high school. When he went to Lower Merion High School, they played the Stroudsburg Mounties, and he dropped like 52 or 58 on Stroudsburg, and I think they as a team scored like 35. So, yeah.
Scott Chick, that sounds interesting. So you're now a hobbyist fixing LEDs, but just in the middle of the night just started working.
Nice.
Woke up in the middle of a very colorfully lit rave room. And the other thing was weird that Sandstorm was playing. I don't know why, but Sandstorm was just going.
Derudo was just playing all over. It was crazy.
You had real life version of Cat Jam. That's so good. That's so good. Well, hopefully you got it under control and everything is better. But thanks to everyone who's shown up today. We would give some shout outs, but things are not working. But you can always find most by typing in twitch.tv in front of the names that you see before you. Let's see if any of these work. I saw Austin was in here earlier. So if that works, does it hit the Twitter feed? Oh, it does. Okay, so I can still share some shout outs. Kageboy, I believe, is a streamer, so you can find Kageboy at twitch.tv/Kageboy. Oh, I didn't ever say hi to what? I thought Grim answered that for us.
No, I was just re-emphasizing.
Sushi is here as well. Dr. Chick is here this morning. Grim Toga, as we mentioned, the drawist extraordinaire. You can find many of them on twitch.tv/. Coming up on Wednesday's show, we are going to play 5 questions with DRG Games, doing a charity stream coming up on Friday at 10 a.m. BST. Charity stream for a couple of mental health resources. So we'll talk more about that and play 5 questions on Wednesday's edition of the show. And then on Thursday, we play 5 questions with Kiki Low ahead of the Kiki Cup coming up January 31st. You can watch that at twitch.tv/Kiki Low. And then we will also have a possible interview to talk about Hitman 3 with someone from thegamefanatics.com who recently did a review on that game. Have either of you tried it or are interested in trying Hitman 3? Has anyone in chat played Hitman 3?
I want to hear what people have to say first.
I'm super interested in Hitman 3. I always want to play the Hitman games. I played about an hour of the first one, like the current series, and really enjoyed it, and for some reason stopped and never tried again. So
I'm not good at being quiet in games. Like the stealthy parts of it.
We are shooting things, AJ. Thank you for having my back. You guys always get the opportunity to watch, occasionally full screen action of us playing games, and then we get to look back and realize what we look like when we're playing video games. It's not pretty sometimes. Where are you from? We are all from the U.S. I and Sean live in the Pacific Northwest, and then our friend Mike used to live in the Pacific Northwest and now lives in the Midwest.
Yeah, now I live in Indiana.
Indianapolis.
Like flat things and corn. This is the place for you.
Fun fact, my mom was born in Indiana.
I'm sorry. Just kidding.
I mean, you shouldn't be sorry that his mom was born, because otherwise we wouldn't have Sean.
Well, yeah, no, not that she was born. It was the area in which she was.
I need to message you. You could probably, you know what? Again, AJ, if you know me very well at this point, if you don't message me, then it'll probably be at least a couple weeks before I remember I was supposed to message you. But I did say that yesterday, and I would like to message you because I do have a question for you that you can help me. So please do so. You can find our Discord, by the way, by going to this link. Why would you shoot at me? I'm your friend.
You were sending Discord links, so I had to shoot at you.
No, you definitely did not imagine. Caleb, how's your streams going? I've been seeing you on the Discords as well.
Caleb wins games in the morning in your cup.
I like AJ and saying, "Wait, are you shooting things? You should probably change screens." Like the subtlety and the kindness and the tact that you had with that, as opposed to Ryan, change the damn screens. Like we can't see anything. That's so good. That's so good.
It's so weird.
Man,
that's the first time that's ever happened.
Yes, the first time in Gaming Morning Show history in the month of January 2021. Scott Chick, there is very few things that are worse in like the personal, small, everyday annoyances than having to get out of bed in the middle of the night to fix something that is completely unexpected. Like, your LEDs. LEDs having a rave without you. But you have to, you don't seem like you were disturbed in any like sense of, I was worried that, there was something happening outside my house. I was, felt like I was getting attacked. Like, it sounds like that's a win at least. You didn't wake up in some sort of huge panic. You were just like, whoa, I missed the news of the party. Let's go.
It's not like you were in Grimm's house where there are lots of ghosts.
Are you still primarily playing Apex, Caleb?
Oh,
we do got birthdays and this day in gaming history coming up after this game, so stick around for that. If you have a birthday to celebrate with us, please let us know in the chat, because we would like to celebrate with you.
With you. Oh.
Oh yeah, you're Valorant. I like Valorant. I like watching people play Valorant. I don't know if I'd be any good at Valorant, but I definitely like watching people play it.
What is Valorant? I see people
Secret
play
Life.
it, but I've never watched.
You did. Valorant is made by Riot, right? So that's going to be
That
the
answers
creators
that
of
question.
Counter-Strike.
Yeah, so it's like a mashup of like Counter-Strike and what's that other competitive shooter? Overwatch? Is that what I'm thinking of?
Overwatch? Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a mashup of those two. So it's like hero classes, but it kind of has gameplay similar to Counter-Strike.
Can't climb things while you're cooking a grenade, apparently.
Free to play, super competitive. A victory!
did it.
Victorious! And you got to see every ounce of gameplay on Gaming Morning Show. Oh, that's another song. Yeah,
Victorious.
I mean, the cat wasn't worried, so I figured I had nothing going on. Ghosts are friendly, right? So yeah, apparently Phasmophobia is not the game to play if you want to learn that ghosts may not be friendly all the time. So it is good to see you, chat. Thank you for being here on Gaming Morning Show. It is now 6:49 on the West Coast and 9:49 on the East. We're gonna have news of robots that might be rolled out in mass because of the pandemic that is coming up. And if you are interested in a Tomb Raider sequel, right? Because there's been 2 iterations of cinematic Tomb Raider, right? There was the Angelina Jolie version, and then there's been one other since, I believe.
Yeah.
So we have news of that and who's going to be writing and directing it. And of course, got to know more about Spinosaurus. Got some Spinosaurus news for you coming up too. That was the big dinosaur from one of the Jurassic Park sequels, the originals, right? Maybe 3? Yeah?
Define big dinosaur. I mean, it was a large dinosaur. There was one in a Jurassic Park movie.
A Spinosaurus?
But it was the one that had like the big fin on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Scary.
You talking about dinosaurs?
Dino DNA.
All right, there's some shout outs for you, chat. Dino
Shout
DNA. So the best meme I've seen that's Jurassic Park related is they use that scene where, the doctors, Dr. Grant's being told of how they have a T-Rex, and he's like, say that again, but it was the Browns making the playoffs. It's like, we're going to the playoffs, and like, Dr. Grant taking the glasses off, and it's like, say that again. The Browns are going to the playoffs. And he like collapses on the ground. It's so good. So good. Oh my gosh. All right, it's 6:50. Let's do birthdays in this day in gaming history. If you have a birthday to celebrate with us, would you please let us know in the chat, because we would love to celebrate with you. All right. It is time to share a birthday that was very close to our hearts, so much so that we had to have a full 24 hours to digest just how special this birthday was.
We were just
And
so
as
overwhelmed.
such, yeah, like you can't get your emotions in order, and you need just that time to breathe. We had to do that yesterday.
It was Incantatia's birthday yesterday.
It was
She turned,
Incantatia's birthday.
She turned years old. Yeah, happy birthday. I don't know how
We
old
would
she
sing
is,
happy
but
birthday to you, but that's a very expensive song to sing on stream.
really
so
expensive. That's
So
ridiculous.
I'm really good at
really expensive.
I'm really good at guessing people's ages. At least getting it in like a window. And
How old am
think
I, Sean?
She's older than 18, but younger than 50.
That's probably she's actually 51. Happy 51st
man.
birthday.
Mike, you are older than 20 and younger than 50.
We're so
ding.
ahead of this birthday thing, AJ, that we're even promoting a stream that doesn't happen yet. Like, that's just how forward-thinking GMS is,
Yeah.
We'll put Incantatia's stream link in the stream, and be like, hey, there you go, check out Incantasia. You know who is
Make sure to
streaming
say
though,
happy
and who
birthday.
is having a birthday today? Firewall Princess is having a birthday today. So
Oh.
if you have a chance today to watch Firewall Princess, twitch.tv/Firewall Princess, please do so. And you can also wish Firewall Princess a happy birthday in chat or on Twitter. That's where I found Firewall Princess via somebody on Stream Saturday. I cannot remember.
That's great.
For
what
the
a
life
wonderful
of me.
promo there is. If you're bored, just watch somebody. Yeah.
Just look at my Twitter feed. That's how I found them. I can't remember how. So
Well, birthdays. Today's Bob Euchre's birthday. Turns 86, guys. Do you know who Bob Euchre is, everybody? If not, you should, because he's great. He's the voice of what, the Milwaukee Brewers? Pittsburgh?
Yes.
No, the Brewers.
Or did he switch?
I think he's still with the Brewers.
I think he is too. So
Best known for his
Bob Euchre. Yep. Yep. We must got some sort of delay today because we are just chatting over the top of each other all day long so far.
I just don't care.
What Mike was actually saying is absolutely true. And what was that again?
That's Bob Euchre's birthday, or I don't care. Which one?
And what was Bob Euchre well known for?
He was best known for his role in the movie Major League.
Serrano's gonna have to have a racket up his ass to catch that one. It's gone.
Sorry, I'll let you take away the birthdays.
No, actually, I want you to do the next one for me, if you would, please.
It is David Strathern's 72nd birthday. Fun fact: when he was younger, he spent time working as a circus clown. Yeah,
Strathern.
he did a thing, you know.
This is Brian being jealous of your ability to read a name.
Like, it just rolled off the tongue like it was nothing. I'm looking at that being like, Strathern.
Strathosaurus Rex. It's Strathosaurus Rex 72nd birthday.
Ellen
was in a
turned
movie with other
63 today. Only Emmy win came back in 1997. Wayne Gretzky is 60, also known as the Great One. Jersey number 99, retired league-wide.
Is that guy with the donuts?
Tim Horton.
Have you not been to Wayne Gretzky's coffee in Canada? It's delicious. It's one
I
of the
just
best
really
players
enjoy
ever
it.
in the NHL.
I really
like
like the picture that they use is him golfing,
Yeah.
not him playing hockey, because he's the greatest. It's him golfing. Thanks.
He's very good at golf as well.
Yeah.
Do you think he golfs with a similar motion as like a slap shot?
Like Happy Gilmore.
Fun fact,
I hope so.
Happy Gilmore was based on Wayne Gretzky's golf career. You would never guess it, but that's an absolutely true story. Good morning, Superphonic. Thanks for being here on Gaming Morning Show. Good luck. I sound like Christopher Walken. Good luck with your Rocket League games today. Happy Gilmore is good. I like that movie. Sarah Ray has a 43rd birthday today. Once portrayed the teenage version of Roseanne on Roseanne. That is a fun fact. Singer-songwriter Anita Baker is 63 today. Singer Kirk Franklin turns 51. Pro wrestler Sasha Banks is 29. I saw several of you allude to that this morning as well. Singer Ty Tribbett is 45. And NBA's Vince Carter is 44. I think just retired last year at 43.
Sure did.
Pretty impressive.
He could still probably play, but he decided to hang him up and just chillax.
Hey, he had one of the longest farewell tours in all of professional basketball history because the whole pandemic delayed his retirement. So, yeah, it worked out for him, I suppose.
Oh, there's some good historical birthdays. It's Abner Doubleday's birthday. He invented baseball. Douglas MacArthur, Paul Newman, and Eddie Van Halen.
Those are some good ones.
A veritable who's who of dead birthdays.
Chris M. Yee, that's who found Firewall Princess for us. Happy birthday, Firewall Princess. Twitch.tv/Firewall Princess. Check out Firewall Princess on Twitch.
Chris
All right.
Nye.
1987, this day in gaming history. In Japan, Enix released Dragon Quest II for the Famicom. 1999, Konami released the Castlevania 64 video game for N64. Either of you ever get into Castlevania?
No.
I used to love it back in the day.
Nice.
It was fun. I haven't tried any of the new iterations of it, but the 16-bit versions were wonderful.
Can
I was terrible
either
at
of you
the NES version.
Can either of you wield a whip?
My mom has a bullwhip
I can
Good.
hold it.
because you know she was born in Indiana and they had like cows and stuff.
When you're born, you're just given a bullwhip. It's like, my daughter was born in Kentucky, so she missed it.
EA released Mass Effect 2 that came out 2010 for the Xbox 360, and that is your this day in gaming history. It is now 6:58 West Coast time, 9:58 on the East Coast. I'm going to reset Discord during the break. 2:58 for those watching GMS in the afternoon UK time. Thanks for being with us. Coming up next hour, we'll have sports.
Sports.
Top 10 list as well. That is coming your way next hour. In the 8 o'clock hour, community games and Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews. We got news about robots being mass-produced, potentially. Tomb Raider news. Who is going to be the director and writer of the next iteration of Tomb Raider. And if you ever wanted to know more about the Spinosaurus, who we all remember exactly which movie that was from in the Jurassic Park series,
Jurassic Park 3
is coming up as well. Okay, that's what I asked, and no one answered my question.
Well, I googled it, so we're good.
Thank you.
You were right.
That's all I ask, Mike. That's all I ask. It's just Google the things that I don't know. All right, chat. We have to say goodbye to the collector of red shirts, the woodworker himself, the musician extraordinaire, the one, the only. Goodbye, Sean. You have to leave us now. Goodbye. Goodbye,
Goodbye.
Sean.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. We'll miss
Goodbye.
you.
Save the world.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Gonna go do doctory things and do doctor stuff with the doctory things. All right, we got to take care of Sean. We got a goodbye, Sean. Hello, good morning, Kiki Low. Hope you're warming up and getting ready for 5 questions coming up on Thursday ahead of the Kiki Cup. We are having a production meeting here shortly for Kiki Cup as well, and I am excited about that. That is Look, It's Mike O. I am Ryan. Gaming Morning Show continues when we come back on this Tuesday, January 26, 2021. It is Hobby Month, which we've just found out today. What are your hobbies? Let us know in the chat. We got a lot more still to come, so stick with us. It's Gaming Morning Show on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. I just got Mike full screen. You're full screen, Mike. Just enjoy it, embrace it. You know, love every moment of it. Just soak it all in as we now say goodbye. All right, here we go. Yay, Mike, goodbye.
Good morning, Gaming Morning Show friends. This is Joel from the Final Checkpoint Podcast, here to poison your ears with my lovely voice to remind you that every week, my lovely curly-haired co-host Ben Runnings and I react to the latest video game news and talk about games we were playing over on Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Twitch, and thegamefanatics.com. We also record spoiler casts, award shows, Metacritic predictions, and much more, so catch us recording live every Sunday night on twitch.tv/loadlastcheckpoint, 8 p.m. Pacific time, or listen later Tuesday mornings on podcast services. And we are now on Instagram and Twitter with the username FinalCheckPod, so please help us out, give us a follow, and look forward to questions of the week that will be coming very soon. Your replies might just make it onto the show. Shout out again to Sean, Ryan, and Mike O from Gaming Morning Show. Thanks again for welcoming us in with open arms. We greatly appreciate it. We love the community, and we look forward to doing a lot more with you guys this year. Have a good one, guys. See you later.
Did I lose this chance for one last dance with my shaking hands? I can barely stand. Did I do too much? Did I push you away? I was in a rush, I'm sorry. And I know that you'll forget. I wake up in the night in a cold sweat to face it. Is it over for us now before it began? I know it's crazy, but in my mind I had plans. I had plans. Did I lose this chance for one last dance with my shaking hands? I can barely ask. We got runaway plans. Baby, where do you wanna go? I'm scared to, you know, but I'll never let go. Will I find you somehow? I hope you're okay. All those memories in your driveway. Can we turn back time before it flies away? Can I hold on to something? Never thought you would come back. Can't believe you'd remember those times.
Morning, gamer! Gaming Morning Show continues 7:06 West Coast time. It is 10:06 on the East. I am Ryan. That is Look, it's Maiko. Thanks for being here wherever you may be on Facebook, Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and a Gaming Morning Show. .tv. That was the most radio-esque break I've had in a while, Mike. Trying to fit as much stuff as I possibly can between the breaks and getting back as the clock shows 7 seconds to the end of the break.
That's the way to do it, though. It keeps you on your toes.
Everything's fine. Not out of shape at
Deep
all.
breath.
Not a chance. 307 in the UK. Thanks for being with us. We are asking you about hobbies because today is apparently Hobby Month. Though it's not today. It's the whole month, in fact. We learned that Mike likes to paint poop characters.
Poop. Little poop man. That's pretty...
So I assume that's like the base coat, right?
Yeah, that's there's a couple of spots that'll be hit with a light, like a light brown tannish color, so then it'll look like not poop. I mean, it still might look like a poop. I don't really know.
It looks good so far.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
That's the bar we should all strive for, y'all.
Yeah,
It's
not
terrible.
Not terrible.
So far this morning, we've learned that Grim Toga specializes in playing video games as a hobby. Also is a drawist and a crochetist as well. Yeah, that's true.
I love crocheting. They're delicious.
Yes, I love that. That's when a donut meets a croissant, they make a crochet.
Crochet.
Crocheting. Oh, and AJ was complimenting your beard, by the way, in the break. When I put you full screen.
I just saw that. It's very. This is also my hobby, is growing my beard.
At the end of the show, we ask you what your takeaways are that were pretty okay. We also learned that Scott Chick was having quite the rave yesterday, courtesy of the malfunctioning monitors LEDs. So, yeah. Ooh, Grim, I got a piece of chocolate mousse cake. In the town that I went to college, they have one of these wonderful desserteries. I mean, it's a fancy name for a restaurant that serves pretty much just dessert, like a bakery. And they had a chocolate mousse cake. So Sean's wife, my sister-in-law, went down, had an appointment, and then swung into this place and got me chocolate mousse cake. And I haven't had it, which is really unusual. Usually the moment dessert shows up in my house, it's gone. But I fell asleep last night at like 6, so, that happens.
Are you purposely trying to beef with me with that Starbucks cup? Is that what you're doing?
Okay, I would like to point out something.
I see.
I've drank out of the closed-topped 16-ounce mugs for a very long time, and then you all of a sudden roll in here with a Dunkin' identical mug. So if you want to have a coffee war, we can have a coffee war.
This is from this morning. Part of my job today, which was awesome, was I got to go to Dunkin' Donuts and pick up 4 dozen donuts for a client. Cool. So, of course, I had to get a coffee there. So, it's like the law.
You wouldn't be doing your job if you hadn't.
It's accurate, very accurate, and then I'd feel really bad. Really bad. Load last checkpoint. What's up?
You don't have to cringe yourself, by the way, Joel. You sound way better than you realize. Hobbies include eating, sleeping, Netflix, reading, and nunchucks. I like how the nunchucks are just low-key thrown in at the end of that list. Squash? Are you talking about, like, the
food, obviously.
No, I was thinking the game. The squash game, right? Right? That's
I hope so.
A court game, I believe.
It would be much cooler if it was the food, but we'll go with the game.
My hobbies are mainly talking about the games I wish I had time to play. I think maybe, honestly, even if Gaming Morning Show exists, a year from now, and I'm really, really into new games because, like, I see other people play them or people come on the show and talk about them, I don't know if I'll ever try to pursue any single-player game again, ever. Because it sounds like it's an unobtainable list. You cannot keep up with it, right?
It just grows and grows and grows. I always end up going back to Skyrim or Red Dead, though, for single player. I'm like, I want to try something new. And then, like, 8 hours later, I'm into an 8-hour session of Skyrim, and it's like, oh, well, maybe next time.
And, Graham, I love watching people play single player games. I can't concentrate long enough myself. Even if the story is great, after a while, if there's not people around. The one game that we played, which, again, it's not a single player game, but Sean and I played A Way Out. And that game was super fun, but it was him and me sitting next to each other in the same room because it's designed to be split-screen cooperative. So, Caleb, what do you like to drink? I'd like to know that answer. Kiki used to play in a club with squash. Nice work. Oh, and I'm sorry that you haven't been able to keep playing. Yeah, you and Scott Chick could start rave-based squash.
There's a future. I see it. I see it now.
I love dark beers, Caleb. I'm with you there. Hobbies are gaming badly, napping, and cross-stitching. Cross-stitching, you say? How much related is that to crocheting?
Can you cross-stitch while cross-country skiing? Extreme sports.
We've tried to mix raves and squash, and now crocheting, cross-stitching with cross-country skiing.
I mean, why not, right?
AJ, play it. A Way Out was super fun, and there is a twist of all M. Night Shyamalan level twists. Yeah, at the end of that.
I love Ramalama Ding Dong. His movies are wonderful.
We told you that robots might soon take over the Earth. This is according to Reuters because there was a humanoid. Excuse me, you said net, so I said humanoid robot that's been out for a while. It was unveiled in 2016, named Sophia, and now the company is thinking to try to mass produce these by the end of the year. Part of the reason is because of the pandemic, right? Right now, we're having a very hard time keeping everyone healthy, including those working in healthcare. And so according to Reuters, they're hoping that the company, Hanson Robotics, based in Hong Kong, would be able to roll these out, help with healthcare, but also could assist in industries like retail and airlines as well. The line from the Reuters piece said, Hanson Robotics said 4 models, including Sophia, would start rolling out of factories in the first half of this year, just as researchers predict the pandemic will open new opportunities for the robotics industry. Quote, Sophia and Hanson robots are unique by being so human-like. Someone added. I don't know how the the attribution of that. I don't know. It just says he added. Somebody said this. That can be so useful during these times where people are terribly lonely and socially isolated.
Yeah. Let's have robots just hang out with us. That would be fine. When I originally saw you post this, I thought it was going to be about Sophia the First. So, I mean, that would be more interesting, I guess. But yeah, so we want to give people robots to help their social isolation. What happens when Skynight does happen? And they start like locking you in your bathroom and, you know, doing all sorts of mean things.
There was some movie Ex Machina or something like that had some premise around that too, right? There was this robot, and then somebody starts falling in love with the robot, and then the robot turns evil and like traps the person inside the door.
That's a great tie-in, Ryan. Stars Alicia Vikander, who's also in the new Tomb Raider.
Ooh, stay tuned for that. We'll tell you who's going to write and direct that particular event coming up. 7:14, we have our top 10 list coming up here shortly. It is 10:14 on the East Coast. National Green Juice Day. Do you like juiced green?
Like just in general?
Greens? Not like leafy green juice.
So for lunch every day, I've been having shakes because I'm a large man and I want to be less large. And so I do shakes, and I put a lot of frozen kale and frozen other leafy greens in there to help give it some texture and flavor and some goodness. But yeah, no, I'm not one of those guys who's like, let me drink this green thing with the wheatgrass, because that's above me. Like I don't know. I like the drinky thing.
So
Have some strawberries.
We've been fortunate to be able to do the meal kits right now because we had subscribed to this thing called Imperfect Produce, and it was great because it helps like keep down wasted produce that wouldn't make the grocery stores because it's too like not formed correctly and less appealing to your standard buyer. But we shifted that into these meal kits, and part of the reason was because I want to try more new stuff, and it will be less food waste because we were just throwing so much of our produce boxes away. And yesterday we had a kale salad, and I learned that I really, really like kale. Like I always liked kale, but like I really, really like kale. So
Like a lot.
Heavy Rain was too good. Is that a game as well, or is that a movie? Where'd you die? You died in there.
I died in the little office. I'm real bad with revolvers, so I tried to stab him. Didn't work.
Kiki, it will be an experience. I assume that's regarding when robots take over the Earth.
I was hoping we were still on the rave squash party, because I'm totally down for that.
Yeah, I do think I want to try rave squash before I want to try cross-country cross-stitching. So, I'm with you, by the way. I'm with you. Got one.
Oh, back. He's going upstairs. Like that you just jumped. Nope. Yeah.
We missed a lot of shots. All right. Let's see. Wait, different Sean. Wait, who's Sean? Sean. Apparently Sean's peeve is definitely more if you use SEAN, and of course the other day he needed an XLR cord from me because he moved his microphone in his Studio B office and it's no longer able to reach where he needs it to reach. And so I told Siri, I was like, please remind me to grab an XLR cable for Sean, and it automatically put SEAN. He was not too pleased with that. Not at all.
My nose is itchy.
If you ever want to make Sean mad, call him Scene.
Scene. Hey, Scene. Dude.
Wait, Kiki, you have rabbits too?
Kiki's like the most fascinating person.
Because I know Kate Zaid has rabbits and shows them on stream.
I shot you.
Yeah, right. All you got to do, Grim. This is why you subscribe to Gaming Morning Show, is for the top tier gameplay, like me shooting the hell out of the walls and stuff. That's all you gotta do.
You killed those walls yesterday. You killed them good.
No, okay. So you have the step rabbits, or Super has step rabbits now. Do you get any visitation? Best Sean is Sean Astin. Samwise
Gamgee
Gamgee.
from The Lord of the Rings, which I
Oh,
know you've
right.
seen many times.
See, Sean Astin, I think of first and foremost as Rudy, because, again, sports guy.
That's, I mean, I appreciate Grimm's sentiment, but yeah, no, Sean Astin is first Mikey from the Goonies, and second, oh, I got shot in the back. And second, he is Samwise Gamgee, or no, Rudy, and then Samwise Gamgee. Yeah.
Yeah, I think of Goonies too, but that's because we live in the Pacific Northwest where Goonies was filmed, and so everybody.
You ever been
here,
to the house? They are very not welcoming.
Well,
of
would
people
you
coming
think
towards
if you
the house.
think if you owned that house and everybody knew it, would you be super excited every time that you saw somebody?
Heck yeah, I charge people money to come take pictures of that thing. You'd be rich.
Okay, but you're missing the point. If you didn't want to charge money for people to come see the house, you'd probably be really annoyed that everyone keeps parking outside your house.
That's fair.
That person die? Yep.
Why isn't it shooting? Wow, okay.
Kakuri! Welcome to Gaming Morning Show. Kage Boy is here, says, I love the Goonies.
Curry.
Yeah, so it's Pacific Northwest. The very northwest point of Oregon is a town called Astoria, Oregon, and that's where it was filmed, and they will let you know about it.
Ooh, you're not an Astoria snob? That's cool.
Is that how you're supposed to say it?
I think. So my first memory of Oregon was when I first got there. I was in the airport, and I called my mom to let her know I landed. And I said I was in Oregon, or Oregon. So I'm in Oregon.
Oh, no.
and a woman in Oregon, 5 minutes. Woman says, "Excuse me, it's not Oregon, it's Oregon." And I was just like, "Okay, I'm sorry."
Okay,
But
what's
I've never
that have to do with that story?
Well, there's people in Oregon are very, very set on how to properly pronounce things. So I've seen people get unhappy about not calling it Astoria. So there's your time. There she blows. Shoot him in the face.
I'm gonna die.
Where is he? Flag's about to go up. So, oh hey, look at that.
Yep, I just played the flag because I had no clue where it was.
Oh, there he is. He's hanging out up in the thing.
Good morning, Super. If I haven't already said hi, I can't remember. Austin is here. Austin, don't you have rabbits too? What about you? What time did you go to sleep? I fell asleep at like 6 something yesterday. I was so tired. That guy was better than me. Gaming Morning Show continues. That's not the right scene. It is now 7:22. Thanks for being here on Gaming Morning Show. Tomorrow at 8:20 a.m. Pacific time, we will talk to DRG Games, play 5 questions, a charity stream coming up for DRG on Friday at 10 a.m. BST. You can find out more about that by searching DRG Games on Twitch. Tomb Raider sequel is coming out, and you kind of alluded to this. Give us the update on information pertaining to who's going to write and direct this according to the Hollywood Reporter, and then give us this anecdote because you had the actress's name, right?
Yes. The actress's name is Alicia Vikander. She was in the Deus Ex Machina, and she also starred in the reboot of the Tomb Raider movie, not to be confused with one with Angelina Jolie. However, there is some news coming out from the Hollywood Reporter that Misha Green is going to make the jump to feature directing with the next Tomb Raider film. The Lovecraft Country creator will write and direct the project for MGM. The Hollywood Reporter has confirmed. The Lovecraft Country, I believe, is on Netflix, and from everything I've seen, they've gotten some really, really great reviews on how that show is, so it'll be exciting to watch Misha Green make that jump to the big screen. In addition to creating Lovecraft Country, the HBO hit, hey, look at that, that she executive produced with J.J. Abrams and Jordan Peele. She is known for WGN's Underground. She also worked on FX's Sons of Anarchy and penned and is producing action film The Mother for Netflix. So, of course, though, the next Tomb Raider movie will once again star Alicia Vikander as Lara Croft.
Did you the last Tomb Raider?
I only saw it once, and it wasn't bad. I liked it a lot better than the Angelina Jolie one.
I did.
That one was just a lot more TNA, I think, than the new one was. The new one, I think, was more true to the video game as far as the spirit went, and I really like Alicia Vikander. She's a really great actress, and I think she was spot on in that role, whereas opposed Angelina Jolie is just kind of there, I guess. I don't know.
So I would like to point out something. I just said I agree, and then fully realized how dumb that sounded because I've never actually seen the newest Tomb Raider. I was just going off the fact that the initial one I didn't like at all, and so the other one has to be better, right? Has to be better.
It's much better. It's much better. It was pretty okay.
That's Alien's review. Alien, have you seen Tomb Raider? If you don't know that, be sure to find our YouTube, as we are asking you to subscribe to, because that's helpful to get a custom URL. Although I need to put in Fishy's strategy. I just need to make that shrunk URL, like a bit.ly or whatever. Could easily do that. I don't know. I haven't yet. Lovecraft Country was great on HBO.
Yes.
Someone said Netflix earlier.
That was me. I said that, even though it was literally written in the article.
I did like Grim Toga, though, saying, like, ugh, Lovecraft Country ending was BS. And you had just finished the words Lovecraft Country. Like, Grim was just so upset and was ready to type that. Sorry to bring up the pain. The pain.
I heard. So I have not seen Lovecraft Country, but it's on one of those lists of things to watch, and everyone that I've talked to have seen it said it was very good. Ending notwithstanding, so.
Austin,
it is
22 babies.
Well, I think we keep forgetting too. We should congratulate Kiki and Super on the impending arrival of Questlove's grandbaby.
Kiki, I just want you to know that I'm dropping it. So Maiko can continue to bring it up if that's what Maiko wants to do. But I'm out. So, just gonna stand by over here and shout out Super and call it good. Keep my mouth shut. Caleb Win Games. I don't have your shout out built, Caleb, so I'll work on that here shortly. You can find many of the great folks you are seeing in the chat by going to twitch.tv/ happy birthday yesterday to Incantasia and happy birthday today to Firewall Princess. We will certainly shout you out as we can. Kiki Cup coming up on January 31st. It's this Sunday. Be sure to tune in. And I believe it's noontime-ish Pacific, 8 o'clock GMT. Kiki, you can put in the chat for sure. Thursday, Copia will be back with a community stream with marbles, which I'm pretty super excited about. And we have a chance to win fabulous prizes. And then on February 6th, Kate Zaid will cosplay Cortana, which is not the assistant on Windows, but the Halo character, as we discussed yesterday in a stream. I think it was Kate's stream. I don't remember, though.
Sure.
Clearly, I'm having a hard time remembering the source material because there's just so many wires. It's like a game of Among Us. There's just wires all over the place.
You need on the orange backdrop there. You need to put up some pictures with pins and lines that go to all of them, so you can just turn around and be like, "This one."
I've been acquiring my merch, as you can see, Apex shirt today, which I'm pretty excited about. I got my Perfect Lioness sticker, which I'm pretty excited about. I'm going to try to put those up on my computer here, but I don't want to actually stick them to the computer because nothing's worse than when you try to get rid of something that you've stuck a whole bunch of stickers to, and then the person either has to buy it with stickers or you have to try to get them off. So I want to maybe put a plastic sheeting on it or something and then put that on there.
Nice.
But I also got my Claire Witch Baby shirt, which I'm super excited about. So shout out to Claire Witch Baby, one of the newest partners on Twitch as well.
Yeah, I saw that. That's pretty exciting. We're very close to getting partner status. I believe last we saw it, we were averaging 12 viewers. So real close to 75.
On this show?
Yeah. You shared the thing, and it was 11.75 viewers.
What we love is the fact that when you show up, you stick around, and you know what? Our Patreon is what matters. So if you really do want to find a way to focus on how to help GMS with subscriptions and such. You can always find us on patreon.com/gamingmorningshow. 7:28, it's time to do our top 10 list. And this one is about hobbies, because today's topic of the day is, learning about what y'all do with your spare time, like playing squash while raving, or, cross-stitching while cross-country skiing.
AJ threw out you shouldn't try archery. What was it, while skateboarding? I feel like that's probably not safe. What do I know, though? I used to be an archery instructor, and I really liked when the kids left, because we'd play the shoot the arrow in the game and then scatter in the sky and then scatter, because, really smart.
Kakuri likes archery. I love that. I tried to shoot a bow and arrow. It's really
fun.
hard.
It's fun. I can hit the bullseye.
But like those compound bows, to try to really get it,
yeah,
you have to have. I lack upper body strength, is what I'm trying to say.
Well, it's okay. Once you get it back, it sits there. You don't have to hold it.
Oh, check it in. Hofbrew 19. Just you wait. I'll explain that here in a second. I'm more now interested in figuring out our third hybrid, archery and skateboarding. And we got to make a video game around archery and skateboarding. Katniss Everdeen meets Tony Hawk.
The Mongolians. The Mongolians were really good at riding horseback and doing archery. What if they had skateboards?
All right, Hofbrew meets Scott Chick meet Hofbrew. It turns out that if you have LED monitors, sometimes, say in the middle of the night, they'll start fritzing, and all of a sudden the RGB will just start hitting all the walls, and you'll have an impromptu rave in your house. And then if you combine your powers with the likes of Kiki Lowe, who's a professional squash player, then you can have raving squash. Which now makes me think we need to make a video where I have squash dancing whilst raving with lights. It'll be fun. Here are the top 10 most popular hobbies in the world. This is one of those lists that tends probably to make people mad, and is probably not actually applicable for the whole world. I did like the fact, though, that Austin apparently does not like lists, because Austin already said, all right, great, a list, and I'm get really heated over. I like longboard, make spray paint art, and love the gym. You and Sean would get along. Can you longboard, Mike?
No.
Yeah, Sean can longboard. It's amazing to me.
My daughter can skateboard really well. I'm really good at hurting myself. So I'm old and fat. Yeah, that doesn't really work well with skateboarding.
Kiki, I was en route to being a pro tennis player when I was a kid, but hated watching people watching me play. How like when you say on the road, were you ranked at some sort of juniors level? That'd be pretty awesome. Sons of Anarchy. Have you watched Sons of Anarchy?
Love it.
Okay.
The ending was booty, but the rest of it was fantastic.
The number one hobby, according to this list, we'll hold off on. We'll go in reverse order. Number 10 is video games. Okay. So video games get a bad rap, but let's face, okay, whoever wrote this list already would make Sean angry. Awesome. But there are games to suit virtually any personality and preference, which I think we have learned, right, in focusing in on Twitch communities. Online gaming allows gamers to connect with one another online. That's how I got reunited with my friend Mike. Look, it's Mike O. Hi.
10 years in the making. We actually, was it yesterday, Kiki, we went over that you, Sean, and I used to work together? She was like, oh, yeah. So.
AJ, she was plat 5 or plat 4 in the tennis world. That's an Apex reference. I love it. That's good, AJ. But yeah, I think that's obviously, for especially this community, video games in some way, shape, or form have been a hobby and expanded over the course of the pandemic. So
true.
Number 16 under 18 in the UK for a year. That is amazing. You gotta share tennis photos or video or something on your stream sometime. That would be cool.
For reals. Do it.
Tennis is a fun sport for me to watch. Kiki flexing super. Now, did it ever translate to Wii tennis? Or on the Virtual Boy, Mario Tennis?
Would you ever play at Wimbledon?
I trained for the Olympics for a few weeks. That would have been so cool if Kiki was oh yeah, and then I used to be on the UK Olympic team for the tennis, just
no big deal.
Just things. I was number 17 ranked in the world. It's no big deal,
Huh?
Kiki, flex away. You deserve the flex. Oh, Kakuri would take you on, though, in Wii Sports. Go get him, Kakuri.
Good at Wii Bowling. Anyone wants me on Wii Bowling, bring it.
I was never good at Wii Bowling. I was never good at bowling. I was in a bowling league in college. Nothing will ruin you for the sport of bowling than being in a league. Because then it becomes an obligation. Unless you really love bowling, it made it hard for me. No, I don't like to play bowling today. I actually did train for the Olympics in windsurfing? What?
Is windsurfing an Olympic sport?
I hope so. Gosh, I can't wait to learn how to windsurf in the UK. Gardening is number 9 on this list. Anyone garden? Do you like to garden, Maiko?
I have a black thumb. My wife really likes to garden. I forget who. Someone was saying they wanted to get into bonsai trees. Was that Sean?
Sean.
And we have a bonsai tree that I actually got 8 years ago, and I very nearly killed it. And my wife has saved it many times. And then she's like, "Hey, can you water this?" And then it dies some. And then she says, "I got it." So yeah.
So I can't even make loadouts in Call of Duty. So I'm not a gardener because I can't tend to the plants enough.
Fair.
My wife and I own a house that has a yard, and she really was adamant about having a yard, and I just had to explain to her, I'm like, I am not interested in any of the upkeep of gardening or yard maintenance, right? I like mowing the lawn. That is fine. But anything beyond that, because I remember growing up, my dad had a relatively huge yard. And every weekend in the summer was spent messing with the yard. I'm like, I don't want to do that. I want to go places in the summer. And in the fall, I want to watch football. I don't want to do projects in the yard. So I made sure that, I made that clear because I did not want to do any of that stuff. But, yeah, I'm not good at it. It doesn't keep my interest. It's bad. All right, Super and Kiki, listen up. And AJ, by the way, your words of wisdom today have been really amazing.
Grim has a succulent. Grim, I need you to somehow send me your address because I have a present for you then.
Never
if you're
make
a succulent lover, I have a present for you.
It's going to be a pack of Dunkin' coffee because it's succulent. Never make your hobbies an obligation. It drains the fun. But no, Super and Kiki, listen up. If y'all do actually decide to ever have kids outside of the joke, I'm going to love it if 30 years from now, I'm witnessing an Olympian that had ties back to when I used to be a streamer. How cool would that be, right?
Windsurfing squash. It's the
raving squash.
Raving squash while windsurfing.
Grim, Dunkin' coffee was my go-to coffee. There you go.
So the present isn't Dunkin' coffee. It's something legitimate.
But Mike will also ship you some Dunkin', so... but anyway, most people work in the garden to produce food, while others appreciate its passing of the time and offers a sense of accomplishment. I would garden if it was very low maintenance. I'd grow some herbs or something if that was super easy. Number 8 is music, and I know there's plenty of musicians here. Played, heard, and loved worldwide, music brings people together, whether it's listening at home or taking in a concert. Music can be enjoyed anywhere in non-pandemic conditions.
Well, I mean, you can listen to music anywhere. I can go out to the cornfield behind my house. I can climb a tree. I can go in the bathroom, the closet, the basement, underneath my bed. I mean, you can listen to music anywhere.
Music is number 8. Thank you, Austin. It was even lower than that.
So I feel like these aren't the top 10.
Yeah, I don't think
these are just 10 of them.
Yeah, I do. I kind of fudged a little bit and said, "Oh, number 1, we'll give you here in a second." It does have numbers next to it.
It does.
But I agree. I don't think these are necessarily in ranked order. Number 7 on this list.
So chill out, Austin.
Calm down. Stroke the bunny. Calm down.
Take a deep breath.
Okay. Gruce from.
Eat some tofu or something. Relax.
Number 7 is collecting.
Ooh. I like to collect.
Pokemon cards, coins, action figures, dolls, or countless things to collect.
Or Dr. Squatch soap.
You only have the one bar.
That was so nice.
I thought you had bunnies too. Oh wait, no, Austin, you have the cat. You have the cat emoji. What am I talking about?
Oh, she's got the fat cat. Is it the big cat?
Go borrow Kate's cat, rabbit. Then you can be calm that way.
How is Super just figuring this out? Super, literally right here, all the time.
He's been peddling Dr. Squatch soap for like it was his first appearance on the show. He's like, Ryan, I just really appreciate you letting me be part of the show, and while you were at it, maybe you should try Dr. Squatch.
I think you're making things up.
The only reason Mike wanted to be on the show is to peddle Dr. Squatch. So.
Oh, not only that, also American runs on Dunkin'.
Oh my gosh, Mike. You're right. It is pretty vague. There's comfort in being surrounded by things we love, and that is one reason why collecting is a popular activity. These are the top 10 hobbies according to hobbyhelp.com worldwide. Bird watching is on this list. Have you ever been bird watching, Mike?
If I said yes, would you make fun of me?
No. No, I actually have read bird watching, or browsed bird watching books.
It's fun. We have a couple of bird books, and we have binoculars by the back door because there's a big field behind our house. So we get all sorts of birds. I love sand cranes. I hate geese though; they suck. But other birds are cool. They're really nice.
What do you mean? Help me out. I have my preference for big scale coffee too. Not going to say any names because they're not a sponsor.
No, not a sponsor. So good. Yeah, no, it's
Austin Gardens on Stardew.
Yeah, no, she's very good at Stardewing.
I actually think that if you like the idea of doing something, playing Sims or some other virtual way, it's actually not a bad idea. Because if it dies, you're not like invested in all the crap that it took to make it die. So.
And you just start over again. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's not like you have to throw it away and then do this and then do that.
Austin, I think you're getting closer to having a Stardew true community here. Like we all could have our own little Stardew things, even if we're playing offline. That'd be fun.
I have Stardew on my Xbox, but I have not yet played it, and Austin's very mad at me.
Do you actually agree that Dr. Squatch would be a good Rick and Morty character? Do you watch Rick and Morty?
Oh, I do not watch it, but yeah, it totally would. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, if you look at the logo, I don't know if we can get the logo in focus there or not, but it looks like a Rick and Morty character. It's like...
Dave, if the coffee thing works, yeah, we're going to ban Dunkin' Cups on this show. I'm just telling you that. Although, if you haven't already known this about us, we are interested in all sorts of coffee, especially outside of the standbys that we drink, Dunkin' and Starbucks. I am interested if you have any coffees that you like. Tracer has recommended us trying egg coffee, and we haven't yet. But I did order my...
EGG?
Yeah, it's made with an actual egg. It's a Vietnamese thing, so... Which I'm totally interested in trying.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you have any coffee recommendations, please send those our way. You can find us on Twitter at WatchGMS. And I am making a coffee list, actually, as we speak, on my own Twitter handle, Hefty Goof. So,
are you going to check it twice?
I'm making a list. I'm checking it twice. I'm going to find out which coffees are naughty or nice, because Santa Goof is making a list. All right, let's get through these. Number 6, bird watching. Number 5, television. Number 4, crafting. Number 3, fishing. Okay, so we can unpack some of those. Television, we saw Netflix. Kiki mentioned that one as a hobby. Crafting, going back to cross stitch and crocheting. So
Crotcheting, yep.
Crotcheting.
I love crotcheting. It's great.
Sounds like people hitting each other in the junk. Fishing, I didn't like fishing. You know, I don't know why. It takes a lot of concentration.
Lots
Not
of
interested in
patience.
that. You know what I was good at was hanging out with people fishing in a boat. I would drink beverages while they would fish.
I'm really good at drinking, not as much at fishing.
Yeah. Crotcheting. Stamp collecting, that was number 7-ish on the list. Number 8, something like that with collecting. Did you ever do stamp collecting, Super? Did you ever do cards? Any sort of cards, baseball cards, Pokemon, whatever?
Yes.
Okay.
I did X-Men cards and baseball cards. I thought it was going to be how I bought a house one day, and then they became worthless. So...
Oh, a lot of Pokemon card collectors. My son and daughter just got into Pokemon collecting, too. You probably won't trade for any of my son's cards. They're getting a little torn up, though. Grim did wrestling cards. There's wrestling cards, y'all.
Sure.
Soccer stickers. I love you, chat. Yep. Yeah, I understand, Grim. It's definitely pronounced crotcheting. Number 2, traveling. This is probably my favorite hobby on this list. I want to go anywhere, everywhere. I don't want to be home. So just let's go places, please. That's on my list. I've been to 46 states. I've been lucky enough to do that. So I would like to get the other 4 and then get to London as soon as possible.
That's not a state.
Have you ever been out of the country or North America, if you have Canada or Mexico?
Negative. Not me.
Yeah, I've been to Canada because I grew up very close to it. And then I've been fortunate enough to went to Venezuela, which was super fun. So
Oh, very cool.
Hello, Copia. Welcome into Gaming Morning Show this morning. Chris M.E. is here and had
Chris
Flair
Mae.
X-Men cards. And then
Chris, I did those too. Yeah, the X-Men stuff.
number one on this list, reading. Reading is the number one hobby according to most popular hobbies in the world from hobbyhelp.com. So if you'd like to dispute this list, or if you'd like to get affirmation that it in fact was not really a definitive ranking, you can do so by reading the link that I just threw into the chat. It is 7:44 West Coast time, 10:44 on the East, and 3:44 in the UK. We are going to play some more Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, and then we're going to have sports coming up here shortly.
I think my wife and I have talked when the COVID is gone. So this year was our 10th anniversary, and we never did a whatchamacallit, a honeymoon. So this summer we were going to go to New Zealand as our honeymoon, and obviously didn't happen. So I think next year, hopefully when this goes away, we're going to go to Costa Rica, which isn't New Zealand, but
I don't think you're going to get to New Zealand. I don't think they're going to let any of us in from the U.S. So
not at all. I think we're going to do Costa Rica.
That would be fun. I really want to go like Belize or Jamaica or something like that. That would be super fun. The Caribbean, Bahamas would be fun. So,
I have been to Ohio though,
but I'm telling you,
very tropical.
The moment that I can, I'm going to Japes in the UK, and I'm going to have pizza. Damn it,
Japes.
Yep, that is the place to go. I have it on good authority that Gaming Morning Show in the afternoon will actually be a real thing. So. Sports is coming up next, and then we will have the story about the Spinosaurus and just how carnivorous it was.
Nice.
If you would like to see a T-Rex dab, by the way, tune into Kikilo sometime around noon Pacific today and type in !T-Rex dab, and it is worth your time. I promise you that. Oh, I got blowed up. Holy cow. Oh, this is not gunfight. Whoops.
Nope, it's kill confirmed.
Oh, I really wish I'd picked gunfight. Although this might take less time than gunfight.
I don't know.
I don't know. Susie will be back to the Caribbean this year for our 5-year anniversary. So yeah, it sounds like you and Mike O had similar circumstances.
Yeah. Stupid COVID.
Yeah, we were gonna go get the 47th state this year, and weren't able to do that because of COVID.
Indiana? Is that the 47?
No, I got South Dakota, New Mexico, Oklahoma, and Alaska left. Alaska's going to be the last one. I want to do the Alaskan cruise. So.
What a random assortment.
Well, I mean, when you've traveled to 46, like, you kind of pick them up in weird, sequences, right? Like, you don't tend to drive through all of them, although that did help. We did do a cross-country move one time, so.
I like Wyoming. Wyoming's amazing. It's very windy, though.
Don't say that. That's not true. Wyoming's the worst place in the country.
What? That's all.
Hey, do you want to be famous? Anyone want to be famous?
Yeah. Hey, if you want to be famous, call that guy.
All you have to do is contact off 103-199-BG02 on 3. Ready, set, hut.
Too late. Too late, he's gone.
Oh, good sleep.
Do you like reading? We've gone over that. You're not really a reader because of the whole attention span thing, right?
That was weird. No, well, yes. Okay, so reading is harder for me, but I do enjoy it if I can. No, audiobooks have the same. Actually, audiobooks are worse because I quit listening. Really? Because I think of something like it'll be like the rainy forest was trickling off of Katniss's feet, and I'd be like, oh, okay. Well, I got to think about rain, and I got to think about the forest.
Katniss's feet. I've recently really enjoyed the audiobooks. I usually listen before I go to bed. Take about an hour to listen and unwind and listen to the soothing sounds.
Mike, you lewd man.
I'm not the one who said it.
I said feet. What do you want from me?
Where you were going, you weirdo.
Austin,
you're one of those feet guys, huh?
Austin can't do audiobooks or podcasts. So hey, somewhat of a similarity. The problem I have with podcasts is I have to rewind a lot because I do have the same drift happen, and then I'm like, what did I just miss? So, but that's the same reason reading can be difficult at times, because I have to like reread parts that I've just read because I don't remember what happened.
That's fair.
That guy's definitely going for a grenade. Fun fact about T-Rex Dab, the one that was clipped was take 2. Blame the camera person. That's right. You got to have a full staff, Kiki. I am still impressed how you got the T-Rex into the space, because I don't imagine you have a ton of room in that space. So the fact that you were able to get the T-Rex costume into the space, let alone stand up and dab, pretty impressive.
Pow, pow, pow. I redid my my stream layout, and a dinosaur makes an appearance in it.
I don't like hardback because of the potential to drop it on my face when I fall asleep. That's so good. That's so good. Has anyone ever dropped their phone on their face and like it really, really hurt?
Yep.
Yeah, I can imagine that like, I broke my iPad on Sunday, dropping it off the top of a fridge, because I was working in the garage and we have a fridge out here, and so I opened the door of the fridge and it just crashed to the ground. It was really unfortunate. But I've never had an iPad drop on my face, let alone, you know, gigantic phones. Grimm's had it happen. I mean, I feel like everyone has likely had it happen, but have you had it happen where it really injured you? Like black eye or bloody lip. Like that's where I picture just be like smack.
You have to get stitches. Doctor asks what happened. Oh, well, I was trying to take a really great selfie and I dropped my iPad on my face.
It happens. It happens to all of us. It is 6.
What?
It's 26th of January. 7:50 on the West Coast and 10. I couldn't save that one. 10:50 on the East Coast. 3:50 in the UK. Thanks for being with us on Gaming Morning Show. That is Look It's Myco. You can find Look It's Myco streaming on Twitch by going to Look It's Myco on Twitch. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday nights most of the time. And I enjoy watching your streams. I usually watch mostly Saturday. So, you know, Graham, my brain does buffer quite a bit. We have had moments where I've said the wrong day of the week and the wrong date, but I've saved it. Didn't save that one.
It happens. So I thought it was Wednesday all morning, so we're good.
Oh, what happened to Chris M.E.?
What happened to Chris? You okay, Chris?
At Copia.
I'm assuming Chris dropped.
Oh yeah, you were the one who said the thing about the hardback. Yeah. Yes. Of course. It's time for sports.
Sports.
We do sports every show at 7:50, and today in sports, it is a little bit of another coronavirus style one. But I will tell you the following: Cactus League, Arizona are trying to figure out how to postpone the start of the Major League Baseball season because it is likely that coronavirus will not be in a place in Arizona where it is conducive to start playing baseball. In fact, my friend was at a Cactus League baseball game and likely contracted coronavirus in last March and was patient 0 in the state that he returned to. It's very interesting.
Yep.
3 weeks before pitchers and catchers are supposed to report, so they're trying to figure out what they can do to make that work. And then the NBA is working on trying to help use the All-Star Game as an opportunity that could benefit historically black colleges and universities in the United States, as well as be helpful for COVID-19 relief, which I really like that idea. The NBA All-Star Game, Mike, I don't know if you agree, is probably one of the best All-Star games.
I don't like the game itself, but I like all the stuff leading up to it.
Yeah.
I think it's the festivities, like the slam dunk and the 3-point and the celebrity stuff. It's really cool. Baseball used to do like a celebrity softball game, but that kind of fell to the wayside, and they broadcasted at like 9:30 a.m. on like a random Thursday. So, but no, basketball does it right. They have a really good setup. And then I don't like watching basketball because I like a little bit of defense, and that's kind of disappeared. But yeah, no, I mean, they've kind of figured out how to get eyes on it, which is really big.
Defense. Defense.
What's that? What's that?
Yeah, I agree. The stuff leading into it is good. The skills challenge is one of the better things of like the NHL All-Star Game, but the All-Star Game itself is bad. And then in baseballs, I don't like it either. NFL's is the worst. The worst is the Pro Bowl. It's so bad. Natalie Sago, Jenna Schroeder make up 2/3 of the referee crew that was assigned to Charlotte and Orlando's NBA game yesterday. That was the first time in NBA history that 2 women were assigned to work a regular season contest together. Sean Wright was picked to be the crew chief, Sago the referee, and Schroeder was the umpire, according to the Associated Press. We've seen strides not only there, but also in the NFL, too, as they'll have the first woman refereeing or officiating the Super Bowl coming up, which will be awesome. Major League Soccer opening next season on April 3rd. We'll have the MLS Cup title game on December 11th. Teams are allowed to start preseason camps on the 22nd. Speaking of which, the Seattle Sounders and head coach Brian Schmetzer have agreed to a multi-year contract extension. 58-year-old Schmetzer helped the Sounders to 4 appearances in MLS Cup finals and 2 titles since taking over in 2016, according to the Associated Press. It's like I'm talking to a Timbers fan right now. Don't care. But the most important thing for all of sports is today at 9:30 Pacific time, the mighty Hull City Tigers, the team of Gaming Morning Show, because they also share kind of the orangish yellow that we have on our logo, will take on Accrington Stanley at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time this morning, shortly after our show. We could be a lead into Hull City football. Up the Tigers.
You could be.
When I root for the Tigers. And Swansea probably plays somebody who cares about them. All right, it is 7:55 West Coast time, 10:55 on the East. Next hour, community games. We'll have the Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming Renews, and we will have other things to celebrate with you, including the Spinosaurus story that is coming up after the break. Look, it's Mike O. Ryan, Gaming Morning Show on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. January 26th, y'all.
Damn, that is so juicy.
Wow, incredibly juicy.
Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Let's make it juicy. Scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy.
Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Let's make it juicy. From a movie. Let's make it juicy. Let's make it juicy.
That is so juicy.
Wow, incredibly juicy.
Morning, gamers. That is the wrong scene again. It is time for the third hour of Gaming Morning Show. 8:01 on the West Coast. It is 11:01 on the East and 4:01 in the afternoon UK time. Thanks for being with us on Gaming Morning Show. That is Look, It's Maiko. I am Ryan. You can find us on the Twitters in the following spots. The music does slap, and we want to credit Lucy the First and Stream Beats for all of that music. Thanks for being here. Scott Chick's LED lights would approve. First ever edition of Gaming Morning Show presents Squash Rave. It's gonna have these songs in it. It'll be absolutely impressive. Fru will be our Grand Marshal or something like that. Scott Chick, you can come too. We have to tell you about Spinosaurus right now, and then we're gonna recap some of our stories, including robots taking over the world, Tomb Raider having a sequel that will have Misha Green. Misha Green?
Oh, Misha.
Okay. Directing and writing. It is National Green Juice Day. Good callback in the break. National Peanut Brittle Day. National Spouses Day. National Plan for Vacation Day, which we kind of did as a collective since we talked about, traveling. So
yeah.
That's a win.
Very much so.
And Australia Day.
Australia. See, I don't have any desire to go to Australia, just because everything in Australia can kill you, everything.
That opera house is vicious. It could
I
fall
wouldn't
on
doubt
you.
it. I would not doubt it.
Never
But
know.
I mean, was it 7 or 8 of the 10 deadliest creatures in the world live in Australia? No thanks.
Grim Mike, I say that all the time.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'll go to New Zealand. They seem happier.
There are a lot of sheep in New Zealand. I don't believe many of those kill visitors. So
Not that I'm aware of.
I don't like the idea because one of my wife's best friends lived in Australia for a while, lived in Melbourne, and had the big old spider that many people reference with Australia, the one that's the size of my upper torso. Yeah. And was on the floorboard in the car and had to pull over, and it was a thing. And
I'd set the car on fire.
I don't have many problems with spiders as long as they're not the size of my upper torso. So
I'd have to leave the car on the side of the road, throw a match in there, and then buy another car. I mean, nope.
I want to go to Australia, but the snakes be popping up in the toilets. Nah.
Nope.
Big pass. Big pass.
And kangaroos, everyone thought kangaroos are like nice, and they're jerks. They try to like hurt you and kick you. Have you ever seen the video of the dude who the kangaroo has the dog in a headlock, and the guy comes up and like squares up and punches it? Like one of my favorite videos. I can watch it for an hour straight. You should look it up. It's great.
Oh, Grim, that just made me do the shudder. Ooh, there's a field that's covered in webs once a year because they all breed there and then fly away on their giant webs, and they crawl through the fields, and there's hundreds of them. I think I need to see that video, Grim. Put it in our Discord. Mad Artisan, welcome to Gaming Morning Show. You joined in right when we started talking about spiders. Do you know that line from Liar Liar where gets done having relations with his boss, and then his ex-wife calls him and says, "Why couldn't you pick up so-and-so, son?" And he's like, "Because I was having, you know." And then and she had asked him, "Was it good for you?" And he's like, "I've had better." That's right now how I feel about this conversation, where it's like just getting this like that feeling on the back of my neck, and I'm like, I've had better conversations than talking about the giant spider fields of Australia. So
it's just no thank you. No thanks.
If only we should dub that clip. Was it good for you? It was pretty okay. It's prettyok.com. Yeah. And then I think it's so impressive too that there are very, very many who have no problem with that spider field that Grim Toga just referenced, and would be like, "Oh yeah, I'd totally wander through that field and be fine."
Get caught and ugh. It
Good
reminds me of have you ever seen Killer? No, I doubt it. The movie Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
I have.
Yeah. Oh really?
They get caught in like the cocoon cotton candy
cotton
thing.
Candy. That's what it makes me feel like.
So that was when I discovered that there's people in the world who decided to make angry clown, evil clown content. Because I had access to HBO at a very young age. It was a big fail on my parents' part. They should have parent locked that thing. But yeah, sure enough, I go through and I'm like, oh look, it's a clown movie. This'll be fun. I had nightmares about that, at least for a short amount of time. It wasn't lifelong. Like Chucky in Child's Play, that's been lifelong. But like the clowns, that was at least like a month of nightmares.
Yeah, I hate my parents had a clown poster in my room, and I saw that movie, and I couldn't tell them I saw the movie because I was like 8, and I couldn't be like, yeah, I saw a movie about murderous clowns, because then they'd be mad, right?
Yeah.
So I would just like peek, and like pull the covers up over their head, like the clown's gonna get me.
I will say that I also had the My Buddy doll, so you and I had some parallels there, where Chucky was modeled after the My Buddy doll, and we had one of those, and then parents wouldn't just get rid of it. They had to go put it in the basement, which made the basement off limits. So
I remember my parents got me a Teddy Ruxpin for Christmas one year, where it's you put the tape in it, and then it like talks to you. But what they failed to realize is when the batteries start dying, he just turns into an evil bear.
Yep.
He's like, I'm going to die. You're like, oh my god, this is gonna kill me.
Yeah, like, I love you so much turns into, I'm going to kill you in your sleep with my clown friends. Copia, I'm going to politely disagree. Circle gets the square. All right. It is 8:08. The Spinosaurus story is about just how carnivorous this dinosaur that was once thought to be very carnivorous is, in fact, even more so. Study sheds new light on the behavior of the giant carnivorous. I like that better. Dinosaur Spinosaurus by Queen Mary University of... I like carnivorous. Sounds better. It's new research from the University of London and University of Maryland. It's reignited debate about Spinosaurus. Since 1915, when it was discovered, there has been discussion about why it's been puzzling paleontologists so long, and argued that the dinosaur was actually more aquatic, an aquatic predator using a large tail to swim and actively pursue fish. But now a new study has been published that says, hey, Spinosaurus was actually fed from the water and also was pretty good at being on land as well, and just basically killed everything that it could possibly kill. Ate fish from the shoreline while also taking other small prey available on land. So really, Spinosaurus was probably more terrifying than we originally realized.
Because I'm a nerd, I love dinosaurs and I love all things science. I've actually seen a lot about the Spinosaurus over the years. Ranging in part to, why they had the fin, as opposed, some believed it was for like regulating heat and stuff, while others believed it was there to make them look bigger, while others believed it was a defense mechanism. So I always find it interesting how often people are like, oh, we found this new thing about this dinosaur. Let's completely change everything. Like the feathers thing. If you met somebody 20 years ago, 20 years ago I was in high school. If you met somebody 20 years ago and told them like Velociraptor had feathers, they'd be like, shut up, nuh-uh. When the odds are really good, the Velociraptor was closer to an angry chicken than a vicious T-Rex.
I just picture Moana's chicken Hey Hey now, but evil.
Just running around devouring everything.
Yeah.
Clever girl.
That's such a good line from that movie. We have so many lines that come up because of Jurassic Park. My good friend Travis, his wife, is apparently like so into Jurassic Park. Watching it with her is so annoying because she'll be like, oh, and in 4 seconds the sound happens. Like, it's that in depth of how much she knows about Jurassic Park. But because I play Loba as a main and we play that game together, whenever I put down the stick, I sing my little stick song from TikTok. But then Travis is like, get the stick, stupid, because that's from when Nedry gets killed. Yep. And then, funny story, yesterday our foster dog has had some problems with biting people, and so we've been trying to get an adoptee who lives with nobody else whatsoever. Yeah. But it's not going well. And yesterday met the potential adoptee and bit him. So we're probably going to lose our foster dog, like, to life. Like, is going to have to likely be put down, which is super sad. Yeah. But I did show my mother-in-law, as we're talking about this potential meeting, I was like, oh, would you like to see a preview of how this is probably going to go? And I showed that scene from Nedry getting, like, attacked in the truck by the whatever that one is.
That's spot on. That's pretty good. But gosh, there's the meme that I really like is of what's his name from Seinfeld. When he steals the embryos and the
we're talking about the same person. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But when they're sitting there and he's like, look, nobody cares. It's always people have the meme of like, oh,
yep,
this is that. Nobody cares.
Honestly, for the longest time early in my daughter's life, my daughter's my first child, she'd do something. I was trying to teach her manners. I'd be like, you didn't say the magic word. And then she got to the point where she could do that. And so whenever like somebody else wouldn't do it, she'd be like, you didn't say the magic word. And then Samuel L. Jackson is in Jurassic Park.
Yeah. Yep. He's everywhere. Literally everywhere. Yeah. I can just see him. All these mother dinosaurs on this mother island. Why didn't he drop that line? I'm pretty sure he drops a mother F in the movie too, doesn't he?
Probably can't. And you get one in PG-13, so maybe they do.
It's in his contract.
I want to give Chris and me a shout out. Yesterday played Jackbox games with a celebrity panel. And that would look like it was, had a whole bunch of great folks from this community. Oh, hold on to your butts, Matt Arson. That's such a good line, too. Hold on to your butts. The girl, this happens, too, when we play Apex. Travis just runs off, and then we'll be like, he left us. And then that line from Dr. Grant where he's like, well, that's not what I'm going to do. It's just such a quotable movie. Oh my gosh.
I didn't realize that Dr. Grant was also Batman. That was a good one right there.
Jurassic Park is so good.
What has happened?
Dilophosaurus? Is that what I was supposed to call the... The spinny dinosaurs.
The Dilophosaurus. Okay.
I'd probably make paleontologists go, oh, you're one of those, where they do all this high-quality research and really look into things, and I come up with like, oh, did you find one of the spinny dinosaurs?
Oh, man.
It really make people's scientists and doctors probably feel really appreciated.
You're, AJ, he's not okay. We're just gonna go with that. We have lost it all.
I've only had one time in my 20-some years doing play-by-play. I've only ever had one time where I got the giggles so badly that I couldn't finish a play. It happened in a football game where I couldn't quit laughing to the point where in play-by-play, if you have a second person in your booth, they're known as the color analyst because they're adding color to the scene, right? They're giving you more details than the play-by-play person. And that person had to take the next play. Like, I was so giggly that I couldn't actually call the next sequence. I mean, I've had these happen like 13 times in this show already.
Oh, boy. Ridiculous.
Monkey fighting snakes on Monday to Friday playing best Samuel L. Jackson line ever. This is so loud. Someone's shooting at me, I think, behind me. Oh, no, he's right here in front of me. I'm reloading. Time out.
Hold on. Stop shooting at me.
I'm doing something. All right, we got community games coming up after this game. We also have some Witcher news, too, so we'll share that since we got through most of our other bystanders. TV edit.
Toss a coin to the Witcher.
Oh, yeah. I heard that's one of the worst TV movie dubs ever. Where, yeah, instead of using the MF and snakes on the MF and plane, they had to switch it to, like, Monday, Friday snakes, and it just doesn't...
Monday, Friday.
You know, Rebecca Black was in on that line, too. It was like, I'm so sick of these Monday to Friday.
They're both in the back. All the way in the back.
Oh, my gosh, they're way back there. I don't want to do this. There.
In the way back.
Enjoy my decoy grenade. That's going to hurt. That did.
Take that. Oh.
It's behind me.
Uh-oh. Yeah, take that, motorcycle lady.
AJ, it is definitely not called Don't Let the Person Hanging from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth. It's at Cool Mouth Games, and it's just a version of Hangman, but I don't like the term Hangman, so I don't use it. Which also, I applaud that website for, you know, figuring out a different way to play that game, because it's a stupid way to play that game. Not the balloons, but the original version. That's gonna hurt.
You can go over that? What? Huh, go figure.
I've dabbed in pink. So how is Scott Pilgrim? Have you ever seen Scott Pilgrim?
That's one of my favorite movies.
That's Michael Cera, right?
Yeah. With a lot of with Mary Elizabeth Winstead and Chris Evans is in there. Who else? A bunch of other fun people.
Yeah, Graham, if I'm being honest with you, I've never even seen Snake is on the Plane. I watch a lot of the movies that I'll probably never watch in real life via clips through, like, Watch Mojo videos on YouTube where it's like the top 10, like, worst deaths in movie history or something. Nice job.
That was lucky as can be.
Oh, so they aren't allowed to be in a certain time. They just have to be after the fact. Gotcha. Yeah, there's like a pilot scene. Oh, and that's another thing. Like Vanity Fair and GQ do a lot of good YouTube content now, where they have people come in and talk about like realisticness. And that was one of the ones that happened with Snakes on a Plane, is they were doing like assessing like pilot scenes in movies, and there's a pilot scene that takes place in the cabin with the snakes. Oh, that's fists.
They're back all the way. The last one's all the way in the back by the green screen.
Okay. Oh, he's behind me now. Yikes.
Look, motorcycle person.
So Scott Pilgrim, speaking of which, if you follow us on our Twitter, WatchGMS, our friend Joel from the Final Checkpoint podcast, who you might have heard in the 6 o'clock hour break, is reviewed for thegamefanatics.com. Scott Pilgrim's video game. They heard me. They're both back there in the back left by the green screen. Nice job. Oh no, not on stream! No! Why?
Why?
I've dabbled in being a peach. I like how you ADS'd. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just threw my grenade at myself. Oh, I stunned them. They're stunned.
I killed him with the frag. I hit him with the frag. That's our third actually hitting with the frag grenade kill in Gaming Morning Show history. We had one yesterday and we had another today. Oh, it didn't replay though. Oh, that's too bad.
Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah, by the wheel, you know. Okay. Oh, in the room.
Wow, blew me up. Was using a shotgun maybe?
Oh, yeah, he's got that
yeah.
shotty shot. No.
There's 3 different editions of the comics, Nate. Wow.
It's not really surprising. I like to change it up a lot.
Yeah, I don't know how you keep some of that straight. Okay, I'm switching the...
Too high.
I think he's behind me. Yep. It's like, I swear he's behind me.
In the middle. Yeah. Wow.
Wow, just ran straight into it. It scared me. Did you see me jump? Wow. Wow. Gaming Morning Show continues at 8:21 West Coast time, 11:21 in the East, and 4:21 in the UK. Thanks for being with us on Gaming Morning Show. I am Ryan. That is Look, It's Maiko. Tomorrow in this time slot, we will talk to DRG Games about the upcoming charity stream. I believe... Gosh, I can't remember any names off the top of my head, and I have it in my notes, and I apologize. But you can find out more information. Search DRG Games on Twitch on Thursday. So 48 hours from now, we will talk to Kiki Lowe about Kiki Cup and play 5 questions as well. And, of course, we'll give Kiki all the questions ahead of time. Absolutely. Just not a single one of them will be actually asked on the show. It is... Gaming Morning Show. It is Nintendo Nerds joining us this morning on Gaming Morning Show. Thanks for being here, Nintendo, on Twitch. You can follow us on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. I see several streamers that are in the chat, so I will try to shout out some of them, but I will say Mad Artisan has very good streams, and I don't have a shout-out built for you yet, Nate, so I apologize. Kakuri, are you a streamer? I think you are, right?
I love Nate's streams.
Have you watched a Kakuri stream at all?
I have not.
Okay. We have shouted out Kate. I know upcoming cosplay on February 6th. That is also the date of our next GMS Games. Probably going to be Jackbox again. Okay, Curry. Yes, absolutely. So be able to check out twitch.tv/Kakuri as well. Keek is going to get a nap in before the stream later today, so good luck with that.
Gator.
Mad Artisan. So we mentioned streams. Anyway, a lot of great streamers in here, so be sure to check them out. Twitch.tv, most of everyone who's in here. I did find a couple more YouTube and Facebook gaming streams this morning, too, so I'm going to try to bring more into the fold as we go along. Of course, yeah, it's just harder.
Follow.
I will say the one thing that Twitch is better at is helping you figure out who the hell to watch. So credit to you, Twitch.
Well, Kopi is a streamer's lighthouse also. Is a fantastic resource to find people to watch.
Yeah, that's the Discord for Copia.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to play an edition of Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall into the Monster's Mouth. We play community games if we don't have a 5 questions guest every single 8 o'clock hour, Monday through Friday on Gaming Morning Show. Yesterday, we had a record-setting day, and we continue that today. Our streak will continue as we move into 38 balloons. It is a 2-day total of 38 balloons saved on Gaming Morning Show's Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall into the Monster's Mouth. This is famous brands, and it is a 9-letter puzzle this morning. You can start guessing letters in the chat. No letter is off limits. You can also guess punctuation and numbers if you're following the Look It's My Go formula. How's that working for you?
Good. It's good.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good.
Pretty good.
Good. It's a Nintendo series that drops Friday, Chris. Is that the comics? E from Real AJ. We need to get I need to get my chimes going here. Just a hot key with a ding and a that'd be good. Ding. All right, let's see. I have a whole bunch to build. I still need to start playing the game now with the new edition that's out. We already read that. I have 3 color reissues. 2 are special hardcover versions. Watch out, Chris at ME. You don't want the hardcover versions. Those might fall on you.
Don't read them while you're sleeping.
From AJ and Grim. Any letters? This is famous brands. Blank A, blank A. Matt Arson also is well known for creating the Superphonic Lighter, which is probably the best emote in all of recorded history. So.
The world.
Ends in a C. Good guess from Kakuri. Hosts can guess. Do you have any guesses, Mike?
T.
H. A. Q. No T. I'm going to guess an R. That did not hit. We're back in action. I should know more. L from AJ. Uh-oh, we are down to 1 balloon, y'all. We could lose on the very first game and end our 38 balloon total. I. Grim is willing to go for I. Hit. It didn't help me, but it hit. Can I help you, chat?
Ick. Baronic.
Potomac. Is it Panasonic? Do you
Panasonic. Think? It is. You win.
Nice. Panasonic, we save it with 1 balloon left, banked into our 3-day total of 39. And we continue on Gaming Morning Show with toys and games. 8, 4, and then 4. 8, 4, then 4. Oh, snap! Yeah, by the way, if this is the first time joining us, because I know Mr. Bonks was here earlier, and I want to say thanks for following us on Twitch. Kage Boy was here as well. If you've never known about us, by the way, we are your favorite radio show that plays games. So instead of possibly doing music in the breaks, we just play games in the breaks. Very poorly, but we do it. We got an A and a B.
Not guaranteed.
Anyone want to guess C? Let's just go through the alphabet. That's how we figure it out. Restream bot is drunk again.
Still can't do it.
N. U. LOL. Everything's fine, Kopi. I'm not stressed out at all.
Toys and games. G.I. Joe.
American. Let's try an M. Okay,
Yep.
M hit.
I got it.
What is it?
L.
Oh, wait.
L.
Sorry.
Oh, I can't spell yet.
Yeah, we got 5 seconds. So it is American. Okay, now you can.
Somebody guess an L. L.
You can solve the puzzle.
American Girl doll.
You're supposed to shout it like on Wheel of Fortune.
American Girl doll.
Ding! Dun, 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 dun. 42. We are rocking it already, and we still have 7 minutes left on this edition of Community Games. What?
I've got
yes.
3 daughters, Copia.
Yeah, and if you don't want American Girl brands, you can get the My Generation dolls. Sold now at Target. Not a sponsor. All right, so accountant coming in hot, Copia. A.
Shaquille O'Neal.
It's not accountant, but A did hit, so I will leave it at that. Girl doll. Exclamation points. N. Is this one American as well? Is that an occupation?
American.
Lol. All right. Any other guesses for this one? This is the occupation. We got blank, 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 A, blank, blank, A-N. T.
Niner.
T9er.
T9er. It's a
The
rapper.
first A is silent. Smart. That's how you cover that. Mhm. It's a co-countant. Countant. It's also a count. It's one who specializes in counting coconuts. S.
S from Chris.
Oh, we are down 2.
M-E.
You can guess if you'd like.
I would not like to. What is this? D. Do we do D?
D did not hit. We're down to 1 balloon. Will our 3-day total end today? E from Kakuri.
Librarian.
Librarian is the guess, though, from... Okay, so I got to guess E, right? Right? Or are we going to go librarian? Librari. All right. I'm going to go with Copia's gut. Kakuri, I think E would be a good guess, but I'm going to go L. I. B. R. Copia saves the day and banks us 43 balloons just in time. And now we move on to famous characters with 5 minutes left to add to our total, our 3-day total of 43 balloons. If we get to 99 balloons, I will sing 99 red balloons. 7 and 8. Famous characters. T. If you would like me to sing it in German, I will try my best.
Schleivenhoven, Stevenstein.
I remember libraries. I remember places. E.
What's a library?
It's a place where the books are.
Our library does like you can check out things online and then they bring it out to your car. It's kind of cool.
Curbside pickup.
Yeah, but in Indiana, COVID isn't real, so it's fine.
Katniss Everdeen. Oh my gosh! Please be it.
Boom
AJ
shakalaka.
K A T
Goldfinger
N
Everdeen.
I S S. Oh my gosh! You struck gold. Can we get some ones or some other celebration? What should we W's in chat? Real AJ coming through, saving us 5 more balloons. 3-day total increases to 48, and we continue on with 4 more minutes to play this episode of Don't Let the Person Floating Win the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth. The Monster's Mouth. Gosh dang it, that's another one, isn't it? All right, punk ska version, please. Let's go. Let's go. W. And then we got a the from Austin.
The isn't a letter, Austin.
Ooh, look at that.
Play by the rules.
Hype.
Wah, 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 wah. Do-do-do-do-do.
Hype.
You can do it.
L. S.
The Enlightenment is also not a letter. Jeez, people.
Says the person guessing symbols.
A number is not a symbol. It is a number. However,
Let's go.
was mine not correct? There's no plus.
There was no plus.
Gotcha. Shaquille O'Neal. One day it's gonna be true.
We are up to 51 balloons saved over a 3-day total. W wasn't a letter choice. You said to put W's in the chat. That is true. Should rethink my strategy with telling you what to put in the chat to celebrate. I think we'll go with Nintendo's version with hype. That was really funny, actually. Yes, that was my mistake. A-R-E-T. A-R-E-T. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Man, we are striking out. We need to find our vowel here. We got I, O, or U with 2 balloons left. 20
It's
seconds for the host.
obviously-
It's up to you, chat.
Obviously.
O. I like real AJ, brave enough to guess a letter. And it is the O's, so we have O's out. 2 balloons left. 1 vowel word. Blank R-R. Sorry. Blank R-O. Blank, blank, blank. O blank. N. Oh no! Not this way. Not today, chat. Please don't let it happen. Plus. Oh, beans.
Yeah,
All right, Chris and me. B. It hit.
Ooh.
Austin and you were sharing a brain there. Is it something like bot? No, we've already guessed T.
Oof. Box.
Is it Dropbox?
Dropbox.
Nope, it can be Dropbox. All right, Kopi's going T. T's already been guessed. S from Austin. Will we win or will we lose? Oh, I know what it is. S hit twice. You can't wait for this. Here it comes. Crossbow is the answer. Nice work. Austin saves us with the S. Real AJ comes through with the win. Chris had the nice anecdote about the X or W. And you can tell
the race.
Somebody's a rider. 52 on our 3-day total. It continues. Count it. All right, animals, 5 and then 5. A 5x5 shack. Sorry, it's a sniff. O'Neal. R. White tiger. Do you have any guesses, Mike? Any at all?
Lockbox.
Guess no guesses. No, Mike O's not guessing anything. That's weird.
Lockbox.
Oh, I never said hi to Digital Doc, by the way. I saw a Digital Doc check in during a break, so if you're still here, hi. The R is silent. I hits. Good job, Scott Chick. Thank you. This is our last one, by the way, so we can increase our total. We have 3 balloons left.
Oh.
N.
Dang.
N hits. You can guess, Mike, if you'd like, since you haven't guessed yet at all on this puzzle at all.
Q.
Please don't make me push the Q button. I don't want to.
I rescind my Q.
Thank you. Giant something. All right, we're going to go G. It hits. A.
Giant
T.
penguin.
Oh, I know what it is.
Giant squid.
Looking for you, chat. Panda.
Giant
Giant panda. Bank 3 more balloons. And chat, we are up to a massive 3-day total of 5 to 5.
How many? 5. Ryan's having a stroke.
All right, well, I owe you one anyway because I already said whatever I said earlier incorrect. And so we'll just at least combine these two. And now we're up to 57 on the mispronunciation counter so far on Gaming Morning Show. 57 mispronunciations by yours truly. Will you be here on the day that it goes up to triple digits? Like Tuesday. It is 8:37 West Coast time, 11:37 on the East, and 4:37 in the UK. We will have your takeaways that are pretty okay, Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming Renews, and the clip of the day coming up. The Witcher prequel, Blood Origin, has cast Jodie Turner-Smith as the lead, according to the Wrap's Jennifer Moss. Did you watch any of The Witcher?
I sure as heck did, and it was fantastic.
It was pretty
and
okay.
I am really annoyed that we have to wait longer since what's his name, Harry Super Hunk, hurt his leg.
Harry Super Hunk hurt his leg? That's quite a name.
Cavill, Cavilli Con.
You know, AJ, you could at least wait till we're off stream before you start playing solo games by yourself. Okay? Gosh, AJ. Hurting my feelings.
Henry Cavill.
You
Yeah, he hurt his
Harry
Cavilli.
Hunky
Harry Super Hunk.
hurt his leg.
Hull City.
Yeah, Hull City,
he,
up with Tigers.
He broke his leg or something filming.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's rough.
Yes, it is.
Oh, I did like AJ though. Giant Shaquille O'Neal. That was a good one.
It was close. Lots of silent letters.
So Blood Origin's gonna come out sometime. I read the other day that there's only 3 movies that were previewed during the Super Bowl last year that actually have come out this year because of the pandemic, so who knows when anything's actually going to debut. But this is the description of Blood Origin. Set in an elven world 1,200 years before the world of The Witcher, Blood Origin will tell a story lost to time. The creation of the first prototype Witcher and the events that lead to the pivotal conjunction of the spheres when the world of monsters, men, and elves merge to become one. Turner Smith as Ellie, an elite warrior blessed with the voice of a goddess who has left her clan in a position as Queen's guardian to follow her heart as a nomadic musician. That's some high quality gameplay right there. Just start spraying.
Pray and pray. You just tried to blind yourself. Yeah! Take that, sucker. Yeah, no, Nate, I'm gonna have to listen to that once we get off the stream because it's on one of my Spotify playlists. And well, what's the guy? Peter Hollins is a guy who covers songs, and he sounds great. And he covers that song, and it's phenomenal.
By the way, this Blood Origin is going to be a 6-part limited run series, just so you know.
Oh no, I just blew myself.
He's behind you.
Well, there's a guy in front of me too.
No, that's the way he rounded around you. He's behind you again.
Oh, stop going behind me, sir. Oh gosh.
Damn you, Nate.
Toss a coin to your witcher. Oh, valley of plenty, oh, valley of plenty. Oh.
Shooting at the dead body. One man, one desire.
Toss a coin to the witcher.
This summer, Arnold Schwarzenegger is Little Tortilla Boy.
Little Tortilla Boy. It is Tuesday. You know what that means.
Tacos.
Taco Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. It's a staple in our house.
I
We
didn't
don't
start
eat
it, Chrissy. I just acknowledged the earworm you've been hearing. Toss a bit to your Twitcher. Sports not gaming guesses. The
it's so
letter
good.
T, a T, an E, an E, an
Toss
E,
a
an E.
bit to
Get
your
down.
Twitter.
Double the excitement. Get down again. Double
Oh,
the
God.
action.
Yeah, it was kind of my bad too. I was the first one to do the toss a coin. If I remembered all the words, I'd sing it, but I don't, so I won't.
What is
And I
the?
can't
What is
sing.
that? A song? Or?
Yeah, there's a bard that follows the Witcher around, and he sings the. Oh gosh.
Didn't want to shoot the one running that way.
No,
Okay, fair
because
enough.
then I'll give up my position.
You're a grown ass man. You make your own decisions. It's unfortunate. Nice work, Mike. Nice work.
That guy's terrible.
So to recap, we've told you about Sophia Robot Maker planning to try to mass produce amidst the pandemic. Hanson Robotics will be
Sophia the
turning
first.
out 4 different models. And the rise of Skynet. Tomb Raider, Misha Green, gonna write and direct. Study shows that Spinosaurus may have eaten a lot on land as well. And The Witcher is gonna have Blood Origin as a sequel in a limited 3-part series.
Technically, it's a prequel.
That's an unfortunate reload, but you still saved it, nearly. You're so close, Super. You can do this. We believe in
can
you.
do it.
You will
Bits
persevere.
confuse me. I am old, so I only dabble in gift
Speaking of the fire, that's the lighter emoji. That's the best one ever. It's a fire emoji. I lit that guy up. That hurt. you. Behind you. Oh, that's gonna blow me up. Chris! So did you have fun with your Jackbox games yesterday, Chris?
Once there was this guy who came up right behind us and then he shot me.
And shot me in the neck, spleen, and then I tried to come back and shoot him. What the hell is this guy doing?
Running.
Oh, I was out of ammo! I was out of ammo! I was out of ammo!
I gotta get Sean to learn the chords to this and then we'll sing it.
And then he ran out of his ammo. He couldn't quite explain it. He held the R2 button.
I always forget the Witcher's
down.
name. Makes me nuts.
Gonna run this way and try to get this guy. That guy quit.
Sad face.
He quit. He disappeared. Phasmophobia.
Did one of them leave?
Yeah.
Oh, yep, sure did. Wah, wah. Says I'm sick of dying all the time. Wait, where'd you go? I'm just gonna stick with you. Okay, never mind.
Celebratory grenade.
Wow,
Grim.
that took a while to blow up.
Crushing it. Yeah, I
M.
someone
Night
just
Shyamalan?
became a ghost in this game, and so I basically am playing Phasmophobia. So. I hate how that happens as well. We started playing Ring Around the Rosie so much. It is 8:45 West Coast time, 11:45 on the East. Yeah, it's a fun day. Fun day. My time in middle school was like Austin.
What?
What?
Time in middle school was like Austin? A vegetarian?
You must have had to be there. I hope there's a clip on Chris MU's. We can't repeat because you respect the PG-13, and we appreciate that. Be sure to find Chris ME doing a bi-weekly clips show a week from this upcoming Saturday. You can find out more. Twitch.tv/Chris ME. I am Ryan. That is Look It's Mike O. You can find Look It's Mike O on Twitter at this location. You can find us at WatchGMS. I am Hefty Goof. It's been a good show. I'm proud of you, chat. Yes, I would like to recommend repeating the punchlines. If anyone does have a recommendation for a raid at the end of this, we would certainly be welcome to that. I'm also going to start scouting the Discord. You can find us on Discord by going here. You requested it. Sports.gaming came through and built you a Discord.
I had a good one, but she's just talking to people today. So
I like talking to people.
yeah, we'll go ahead and I found this young lady from I'm gonna put it in the Discord from Copia's the Streamer's
Nice.
Lighthouse.
Oh, Copia. You said you do. And maybe you picked the same person. Maybe. Doubt it.
However, well, maybe Cooker's just gone live. Well, there you go.
Okay, I'll look at the oh snap.
I
Mad
mean,
Artisan, I'm happy you're here too. I really like your stream. I agree with what Mike said earlier.
So what I really love about Nate's stream is that here I'll put Kukuri's in there too. Is when so I was trying to rebuild my Twitch interface, like my load screen and all that stuff, and I just was having a hard time trying to come up with stuff. So I like to go and watch Nate's streams because it really helps kind of get those creative juices flowing. Because he's such a creative lad he is.
Never doubted you for a minute, MI6.
So creative.
Yeah, and Grim Toga's been doing work in our Discord this morning.
Seriously,
The
Graham.
Spider Fields. Should we just all watch the Spider Fields together?
Do it. I hate it. Only if we can watch the kangaroo one too, because that one's awesome.
Mission clock is ticking. Happy hunting.
The guy squared up and punched a kangaroo. Oh! I saved your life.
I think we shot that person simultaneously, to be honest.
I mean, maybe. Awesome.
Behind me, behind me.
I'm not good at trying to do the whole point blank shooting thing.
Go have a good time cooking, and we will see you on Thursday, if not tomorrow, but Thursday for your stream, Copia. Very looking forward to it.
Copia is the best. Better than all the other Copias.
Yeah, and we didn't mention this again, but it has also been a year since Kobe Bryant was killed in the helicopter crash, along with his daughter and several of the other youth basketball players on Gigi's team. Celebratory ladder climb.
There's a ladder? I never knew there was a ladder there.
Well, what
shot
can
that
I
guy
say except you're
right in the baby maker.
welcome? That was the spleen.
Spleen's higher.
I'm glad you find it inspiring, Mike. Session 8, the pub crawl episode, is tonight.
They're in that back.
He's right in front of me.
I was gonna try and come assassinate him, but
Don't assassinate
I
people.
couldn't.
It's rude.
How rude!
It's terrifying. Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming Renews coming up after this game. Clip of the day. Get your takeaways that were pretty okay, ready to go.
Clip of the day.
It's the clip of the day.
Say hey.
Clip of the day.
Take a look. It's in the VOD. Clip of the day. I can do anything.
Upstairs.
I got that one. I don't know where his friend is though.
The Reading Rain clip. I hear so much running, so many sounds, there's so many things. There's people's places and things. It's just a world of nouns right now. Ooh. To the right of the bookcase says the Kevlar the flag is. Nice job, Mike.
Sucker. The pub crawl. I like the poops.
And I would crawl 5,000 miles, and I would crawl 5,000 more. Just to be the one who crawled 5,000 miles. Bottle of vodka.
Baklava. Baklava, baklava.
You must have got that one. Oh, he's still back here.
Oh.
We converged.
Ooh. Oh, wow. 6-0.
All right, 6-0. Today, we are 40 minutes away from kickoff of Hull City up the Tigers against
Say it.
the other
No, you
team
gotta
that
say
they're
it.
playing, Addington Ferris. I don't remember.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Accrington Stanley.
Swansea's playing Brentford tomorrow.
And nobody cares. Hey, AJ, do you have an update on your solo balloon total? Since you're all, fancy, playing by yourself. You don't need us anymore. You can't disappoint a picture. Nice call. All right, I think we'll go to Kirkuri because Kirkuri was present in our stream today, and I will bookmark your referral for. And did you say that your referral usually plays a game?
She usually plays various games.
Miss Tagold?
I don't know how to say.
Tagold?
Sure. She's a French lady who speaks English and lives in London.
I like that.
That's
Slide
cool.
slightly to your right. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's good, Mike-O, right there. Speaking of which, clip of the day is coming up. And it's very Mike-O-esque. All right. Here's your Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming Renews. If you ever miss it, you can find it on our YouTube channel. YouTube is where you go. You just search Gaming Morning Show, and then I will work on actually making a link that works. But that is where you can find our Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News that Sean does every morning in the first hour. It is the first thing we post, as well as all of our past interviews as well. 5 questions. You can find it there. But new Star Wars coming out. Knights of the Old Republic game reportedly in the work. It is not a remake, but it is a remake. Do you remember what he said?
It is not a remake, I don't
Anyway,
believe.
it's happening. You can find out more information about that from Game Informer, and that is going into the chat. We also tweet all of this stuff out on our Twitter at WatchGMS as it happens in real time. Platforming gem Celeste gets a surprise semi-sequel. It's half a sequel.
I love Celeste. She's great.
It's a semicircle. It's half a sequel.
No.
IGN reporting that. You can find out more information at this link right here. I am not doing justice to the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews today whatsoever, but there you go. It's in the chat. And last but not least, Pokemon Go player becomes the world's first to ever hit level 50. 50. That's according to Polygon. We were trying to figure out if that meant that this person caught them all, and it sounds like no, that is not the case. So,
Did they catch them all? No. Okay, fine.
out today, Atelier Ryza 2 Lost Legends in the Secret Fairy for all the machines. Project Winter comes out today for Xbox One. King Arthur Knight's Tale out for PC. On PC, it's Ski Resort Tycoon Snowtopia. In Koja, PC and Mac today. And Zombie Apocalypse, paging Chris M.E. Zombie Apocalypse out today for Switch. I know that you recently purchased one of our Name of the Months that had to do with zombies. Our Name of the Morning, I should say. Our Name of the Morning this morning is Cyber Shadow because Sean said it sounded cool.
Cyber Shadow.
It does sound cool when you do it that way. It is out today for Xbox One, Switch, PC, and PlayStation 4. You can find it from the developer and/or publisher, Mecha Skull. Cyber Shadow. It's time for the clip of the day. Clip of the day.
Hey.
Hey, everybody. It's the clip of the day.
Choo-choo.
Thursday, ahead of the Kiki Cup. We are having a production meeting here shortly for Kiki Cup as well, and I am excited about that. That is Look, It's Mike O. I am Ryan. Gaming Morning Show continues when we come back on this Tuesday, January 26, 2021. It is Hobby Month, which we've just found out today. What are your hobbies? Let us know in the chat. We got a lot more still to come, so stick with us. It's Gaming Morning Show on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. I just got Mike full screen. You're full screen, Mike. Just enjoy it, embrace it. You know, love every moment of it. Just soak it all in as we now say goodbye. All right, here we go. Yay, Mike, goodbye. And that is your clip of the day. Mike O doing his best runway modeling impression.
Lots of experience. I practice in the mirror often.
I really need to give you more full screen time after that debut.
Tease it.
Are you smoldering right now?
No.
Look at that. So smoldery. Can you look left?
I'm sorry, the UPS man just fell out of his truck. As a FedEx driver, that was my worst nightmare, and it happened a few times.
Is the UPS driver okay?
I don't care. He works for UPS. He's not a FedEx driver.
Because if not, you should help. But if so, do you have video?
He's up. He's good.
Do you have like a Ring video or something that we can see later?
Ooh, I'm gonna have to see if I caught it.
Video or it didn't happen. Chat.
Facebook.
What are your takeaways that were pretty okay? Start putting them in the chat and let us know what you learned from today's show. We'll start with our takeaways that were pretty okay, and then we'll get you over to Kukuri streaming on Twitch for those watching on Twitch. Mike, what was your takeaway that was pretty okay?
That Ryan hates Shaquille O'Neal.
Don't hate Shaquille O'Neal.
That's my
Shaq
takeaway.
got 3 NBA championships for my Los Angeles Lakers. As a
You're not a Blazers fan? Oh, never mind. You're not really from.
I grew up in Montana. Right to choose state.
Yeah.
I learned that apparently Kiki and Superphonic, should they ever choose to have children, are going to have a hell of an Olympian competing in the games of tennis windsurfing or windsurfing tennis. But also apparently Kiki was like top 20 nationally in the UK.
Maybe squash rave too.
That's a good guess, or a good thought, rather. Good takeaway. Yeah. We're going to have squash raves. GMS presents.
I'm totally going to start that and see how many people I can get to do it.
We will be back tomorrow at 6 a.m. Pacific time for more Gaming Morning Show. We will have 5 questions with DRG Games ahead of DRG's Friday charity stream. I don't remember the names of them because I don't have my notes. I think one is called Mind, but they are mental health and cancer-related charities that he is going to raise money for. So stick around for that. And we are going to raid Kukuri. Chat, any takeaways that were pretty okay? I learned that we need to have a Jurassic Park watch party.
We should just do a table. We should do table readings.
So we
you
are.
can get scripts.
What was the one we wanted to do from yesterday's show? Do you remember?
The B movie.
So we're going to have a table read of the B movie. We're going to have a Jurassic Park table read after we do a watch party at Jurassic Park, after we do the Fantastic Four watch party, which, by the way, is closer than you think. So stay tuned to our Discord. If you don't know where our Discord is, you can find it by clicking on this link. All right, stick around for those 12 watching on Twitter, or on Twitch, excuse me. We're going to send you over to Kukuri. We will see the rest of you tomorrow for more gaming morning show. That is Look, It's Mike O. I am Ryan. Thanks for being here with us on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv.